And we live. What's up, y'all? What's going on? We live. See, we got some people already in here. We got Courtney, ex-church girl. What's going on, y'all? Hey, what's up? What's going on, everybody? My name is Sydd Ferrell, the relationship guru. So today we're going to talk about dating with a purpose, right? So that's going to be just the overall thesis to this live that I'm doing right now. What's up, Nandy? And then we're going to get into that, and then I'm gonna get into just questions and anything that anybody wants to ask me, any relationship questions, anything anybody wants to ask me, y'all can ask me right here. I'm live with y'all. What's up? Feel free to ask anything you want to ask me. Let's get these likes up. Let's get some more people in. And I'm excited. What's going on, Nandy? Hey, everybody. So let me start off by saying, let me post it up real quick. What's going on? So today we're going to talk about dating with a purpose, right? So dating with a purpose. So when you date with a purpose, that means that you are a woman that has intentions on marrying or being in a relationship with a man, right? You have intentions, right? So when you're dating with a purpose, you already have in your mind the type of men that you want to deal with and that you want to be with long term, you know? So you always have to keep that in mind. So when it comes to that, you know, you just want to date with a purpose. You want to have that mindset that, okay, every time that I meet a man, he needs to be on the same page that I'm on, right? You as a woman, you want to make sure that that man is on the exact same page that you're on. And if he's not, then that's a problem because you are a woman that's dating with intention. You don't have time to waste time with men that don't have any intention on being with you. You know, any man that does not want to have anything serious or anything to be with you long term, you need to let him go and be with somebody that really wants to be with you, right? Because you're dating with a purpose. You don't have time to waste on no men that ain't trying to get it right, that ain't trying to, you know, elevate in life, that ain't trying to make you their fiance, girlfriend, fiance, then wife. You don't have time for that, right? So what you want to do is you want to date with a purpose and weed out the real from the fake men that really want to be with you and that don't want to be with you, right? And a lot of times, first of all, when you date with a purpose, this is how you date with a purpose. I'm gonna tell you how you date with a purpose, right? When you date with a purpose, first of all, you got to know your self-worth, right? You got to know your worth as a woman and you got to know your value as a woman. If you don't know your value as a woman, then a man can always tell you what your value is as a woman, right? A man can always come along and tell you what you're worth if you don't know what you're worth. So if you're a woman and you know what you're worth, then you're not going to tolerate certain things from any type of man in any type of disrespect because you know your worth and you love yourself too much to let anybody treat you any type of way, right? So it all comes down to self-love, self-worth, and stuff like that. That's how you date with a purpose. First of all, you got to respect yourself. If you ever want a man to respect you, if you ever want a man to love you, a man can never love you all the way if he does not respect you. If a man does not respect you, you might as well kiss it goodbye because he could run all over you and he don't care nothing about you. A man can never fully love you if he does not respect you. So always remember that. So when a man respects you, you got to respect yourself. So that's setting boundaries, guidelines, standards. You got to say, this is the bar right here. You got to reach this bar somewhere or else you cannot be with me. And if that man cannot reach that bar, then you got to cut him off and you got to be able to walk away and say, this is not what I want. I'm dating with a purpose. I'm dating for a husband. If you are not husband material, then you gotta go. You gotta go. What's your purpose of being here and you're wasting my time? You are a woman. You don't have time to waste. You have no time to waste when it comes to a man, you know, because you're dating with a purpose, right? So that comes down to you knowing what you want and what you don't want out of a man. So when you know what you want and what you don't want out of a man, that is what's going to propel you into how you can find your husband and how your husband can find you because you want your husband to find you, right? But you want to, you know, become available. So you're dating around trying to see what you want and what you don't want. And then over time, you get a good idea of what you like and what you don't like. Because I know a lot of you women that's watching, you probably are like, okay, Sid, I've been dealing with, this guy, that guy, all throughout my life, these different types of men. And, you could probably tell me that, hey, I kind of have an idea of what I want and what I don't want. You've been through a lot of men that didn't appreciate you. You've been through a lot of men that didn't cherish you, that didn't value you. You've been through all that. Men that hurt you, men that lie, men that cheat on you. You've been through all that, right? So you already know that's what I don't want, right? And then you probably, hopefully, you've been through men that have treated you right. Hopefully, ladies, you've been with a man that has, actually treated you right. That actually, you saw an example of how a woman should be treated, and maybe it just didn't work out for whatever reason. But at the same time, you still, remember how that man made you feel. So you still have an idea of how I should be treated, right? So a lot of times it comes to that. So, you just got to be able to just, be open to men that approach you, because not every man is out to hurt you. Not every man wants to, be malicious or foul or grimy or disrespect you. It's a lot of good men out there still, ladies. Like, please don't give up hope. I know you've been through a lot. I know you've been damaged. I know you've been hurt, but it's still a lot of good men out there. It's still a lot of good men out there, and you just gotta separate the real from the fake, but you gotta be open to it. I see that a lot of times, a lot of women, they have like a problem sometimes when it comes to, what they want and what they don't want, because a lot of times you gotta know yourself. You gotta know, what do I want as a woman, first of all, before a man even comes into my life, right? Because if you don't know yourself, how can you even know what a man don't even know what to give you or what to provide for you if you don't even know what you want for yourself. So it all starts within yourself. So when you first know what you want within yourself, now you can show a man, hey, this is how I need to be loved. Once you know how you need to be loved, then that's when okay, you can bring a man into your life, right? So that's pretty much that right there. So yeah, so you got to be open to men that approach you. You got to be open to men that come your way. Because if you're not open, then you miss out on a lot of good men, because there may not be exactly your type, but sometimes, you got to see what else is out there, ladies. Let's say you want a man that's 6'2", right? Okay, it might be a man that's 5'10", and he may be everything that you could ever ask for in a man, but you pass him up because he's not exactly 6'2", but he's 5'10", but you gotta, sometimes you just gotta be open. I'm not saying that you gotta lower your standards, but I'm just saying, just try to see what's out there. It don't hurt to just see what's out there. I'm not saying lower your standards. I'm just saying just see what's up. Just be open to what this guy talking about. What does he have to offer? And if he ain't talking about nothing, then you can just move him out the way. But at least give sometimes a man a chance to at least present to you what he has, because he might have a lot. It might not be, it might not be exactly, what you want per se, in a man, but he might be majority of what you want, and sometimes you unravel the things that you may need in that man over time, but you just want to see what's up. You don't have to lower your standards, but just be open to it, right? I'm not saying, just settle. I'm just saying be open, be just visual, be aware of just men that approach you. Just give them a chance. If a man want to take you out, just let him take you out. You don't have nothing to lose from it. He paying for everything. All you gotta do is just show up, see what he talking about. You might like him. He might be funny. He might be cool. He might know some things, and you just gave him a chance, and you might have gave him a chance. He might be everything that you ever wanted and needed, and you didn't even know that you wanted and needed him because you didn't even give him a chance. But now that you gave him a chance, now it's like, now you know what I'm saying? So just be open to men that come your way. So that's another way how you date with a purpose. Don't be so closed-minded on just, he got to be this. Like, I know you have your preferences, and I know that you have, certain men that you want and certain men that and I know you do have deal breakers, and you do have things that you will not slide on, and things that you should have standards, right? But it's certain things that maybe you could be like, he ain't got to be exactly that. He ain't got to be exactly this. I'm cool with that. And that just depends on that woman. It just depends on your preferences and what you're willing to bend and be okay with. But I'm just saying, be a little more open, ladies. Just have a little more freer mind when it comes to men that approach you, because you miss out on a lot of good men. There's a lot of great men out there that you miss out on because you like, whatever, but he might be everything, so at least if he's attractive enough for your standards, then give him a chance, right? If he's at least that, right? So let me see what y'all been saying. So let me take a break real quick. Let me see what y'all been saying real quick. So what's going on, y'all? What's going on? Let me see. So Courtney Smile, you said, let me pin this real quick. Courtney Smile, you said, a guy ghosted me and months later he was talking to me and he said that he was thinking about me. However, he stopped responding after a while. Was he just playing the field? So he ghosted you, and then months later he was talking to you, and then he was telling you that he was thinking about you. Yeah, I mean, and then he just went ghost again and he stopped responding. That's because to me, it sounds like he just came back into your life just for like a temperature check, right? To me, it sounds like the reason why he came into your life because he felt like, I want to see if that door is still open. I want to see if it's still a crack in that door to see if it's a way that I could get in and I can still receive all the benefits that I was receiving, and sometimes he's just trying to see if he can still get back with you, if he can still benefit off of you, because maybe the women that he was dealing with at first, let's say he was dealing with some women and like it didn't really work out and he thought the grass was greener on the other side, which it wasn't, and then he went back to you trying to see if that door was still open, and you wasn't really, he threw that bait out and then you didn't really bite on that bait like how he thought you would, and then now all of a sudden it's like, nah, I'm good, I'm gonna just go ghost because she's not biting, she's not all over me how I wanted her to be. I told her that I'm thinking about her and stuff like that, and she wasn't really all on me how I expected her to be, so I'm gonna just fall back because I wasn't really serious anyways. Because if he was serious about you, then he would never ghosted you in the first place, right? So that's what that's all about, So does he like you? No, he doesn't like you at all. He's not even serious about you at all. Let me see. Oh, okay. So the shopping woman. Let me see. Let me pin your question real quick. So the shopping woman, you said, hold on, let me see. Did it pin real quick? Hold on. I don't know why it's not pinning. Okay, there we go. Okay. So you said, what if he only offers a coffee date, right? So if a man only offers a coffee date, I'm gonna tell you something, ladies. This a lot of times, especially on the first date, this is because a man wants to keep his investments low, right? When a man keeps his investment low, that means that he don't want to take you on an extravagant dinner date or take you to, Benihana's or Ruth Chris or wherever, or the steakhouse or wherever. He don't want to take you to nothing expensive because he don't want to if he just want to keep his investments low, because either if you're a woman and you don't really like him like that, or like the vibe ain't right, or he don't really like you like that, then he feel like he just wasted all his money and time on you. So he want to keep his investments low and say, hey, let me take you on a coffee date that's real cheap, that's like, no more than, a couple bucks, hey, I may not be coming off for no more than $20 for, a bagel and a few cups of coffee, and I'm good, we good, we just having a conversation, and he wants to keep his investments low. And then again, sometimes a man purposefully, he wants to show you that he's not trying to impress you, right? Because if he takes you on an extravagant date on the first date, some women they feel like, oh, this man's trying to impress me, or at least that man feels like a woman feels like he's trying to impress her, right? So if that woman feels like he's trying to impress her, now that man feels like, well, no, I don't even want nothing to deal with that, because now that puts that woman on a pedestal, and now that gives her the power, and I don't want to give her the power. I want to bring it down some, so to kind of humble her in a way that is on a one-to-one basis, to make sure she really likes me for me and not for these extravagant dates that I take her on, right? Because a lot of men, let's just say, a lot of men, they take women out on dates all the time. Dating as a man can be expensive, right? If you're dating this woman, that woman, trying to see what you like, because you're trying to see, you're dating with a purpose, right? Let's say you're a man that's dating with purpose, or your man is dating just for fun. Either way it go, you're just dating through different women, right? So when you meet all these different women, different women have different intentions, right? So and then also you're spending different money on all these different women, and some women it work out with, some women it don't work out with. So different women got different intentions on you. So you never really know if it'll work out or not. So sometimes when it comes to that, a man will just try to keep his investments low, and he's like, okay, I'm dating 4, 5, 6 women at a time, right? I'm dating all these women right now. Then if I'm dating so many women, I'm spending so much money. I'm spending $100 here, $20 here, $40 here, $300 here, $400 here. This stuff adding up with all these different women, and these women coming and going. So now a lot of men, they got through their head like, this dating stuff is expensive. Let me bring it down some, and let me just do the bare minimum, and at least bring her out for like a little coffee date, so that I'm not coming off of nothing if it don't work out. Right? So he's just trying to keep his investments low. So that's why a man only brings you to like a coffee date, or like just like an ice cream date, or like something real cheap. A lot of times like that is just because maybe he don't have money like that, or maybe he just don't value you in a way that he wants to try to impress you, or maybe a man just, he just feels like, you haven't earned it. Maybe he feel like, over time, I'll spend more money on you, but I don't want to spend so much money on you, and I don't want you to just use me for my money and stuff like that. I want you to get to know me for the man that I really am, not for just I spent, $200, $300 on some steaks for us and some drinks. But do you like me or not? And you may not even like me. You might not even think that, because there is a lot of women that just go on dates just for the free food. Let's be honest. There's a lot of women that go on dates. Oh, I'm just going on for dates for this for free food. I don't even like to do it like that, whatever. And a lot of men, they know that, and they caught on to that, and they like, well, let me make sure that you like me for me. If I can take her out on a coffee date, I know she like me for me, and not for what I can provide and what I got for her. I know she actually like me for me, because it's not about the money at that point, because I'm not trying to impress her. And then also keeps my investments low at the same time. So that's the reason why a lot of men will take you on a coffee date instead of like an extravagant date to like the steakhouse or something like that. So that's basically that. So let me see what y'all talking about in the chat. Let me see. Let me see what y'all talking about in the chat. Let me see. You had a guy contact you on WhatsApp. Let me see. Blocked again. AKA he's cheap. Yeah, right. Or he could be cheap, right? Or he could be a guy that's cheap, because if he's cheap, then he want to take you out on a coffee date because he don't got a lot of money, or he don't want to spend a lot of money, and maybe he is a cheap guy, or maybe he just don't want to impress you, or maybe he feel like, you got to earn me. Maybe he's the guy that feel like, I'm the prize. Like, I'm not finna spend a whole lot of money on you. Like, who are you? Like, I'm just dating you. I don't even know you. I'm trying to get to know you, and I don't want to spend a whole lot of money on you. So sometimes that's like that. Okay, Courtney Smile, what'd you say? Let me see. Let me pin your question real quick. So Courtney Smile said, if a guy is still friends with his ex, does it mean that he still likes her? I mean, it just depends. A lot of times, this is what I'm gonna just say. I say yeah, a lot of times. Sometimes I guess you could be over people, but just in my opinion, my own personal opinion, I feel like if you two have been on a certain type of level, and you two have been dealing with each other on like a sexual level and like a romantic level and stuff like that, sometimes when you try to go back to being friends, it don't really work out, because it's like, how can I still have feelings for you? I still care about you. I still want you. I still wanted to be with you. It didn't work out, so I'm settled for a friendship. But it's like somebody on the other end always want more than the other person, but they're settling just for the friendship, just because it didn't work out. But I feel like sometimes either the man or the woman, they secretly would still want to be with their ex, or they would want it to work out if they acted right, or if it did, or if they could get it together. But for whatever reason, it just didn't work out. But a lot of times I just feel like, what you talking to your ex for anyways, a lot of times, like, what do we have to talk about? It didn't work out. Like, we tried it. It didn't work out. Like, if we go back to friends, sometimes it's weird. Now, a lot of times people do I'm not gonna say people don't, go back to being friends and they work out. Sometimes it work out, sometimes it do. Sometimes they do. But a lot of times I feel like it's kind of tricky, because how can you be friends with somebody that you used to have sex with, or somebody that you used to find attractive, and now you're going back to being just on a friend level. Sometimes it gets complicated, because it was still those feelings, you never know. Sometimes those people still have those feelings with each other, right? So that's that. So you just gotta be careful when it comes to that, ladies. When a guy is still friends with his ex, you gotta pay attention to the dynamic of the relationship between each other, because sometimes they still messing around with each other, and they say they over each other, but they still messing around with each other. You don't never know. Or sometimes they are just strictly friends and they go back to being friends, but again, you never know. So it's like, why even be friends with your ex? It didn't work out. You might as well move on. Why haven't you moved on? Why are y'all still in contact? Or sometimes if y'all still are cool or y'all just friends, then that just gotta be something that you as a woman, you just gotta say, is that something I want to deal with, or that's something I don't want to deal with? If you want to deal with a man that's potentially cool with his ex, and they hang out and they kick it and they do stuff behind your back, they have fun and stuff like that, then I mean, if you cool with that, then whatever. Or they talk on the phone here and there and you cool with that, then that's cool. Then that's on you, But if you don't want that and you feel like it's too much, then don't even deal with it. It just depends on you. So that's that. Let me see. Okay, Kashana. So Kashana said, let me see. Let me pin this real quick. Kashana said, how do you know if a man is dating with a purpose also, right? So great question. So the way how you know if a man is dating with a purpose is it's going to be all in his intention and all in the way how he treats you and the way how he acts around you, right? So if somebody's treating you right, if somebody wants to be with you, right? Because if that's a man dating with a purpose, first of all, you gotta have that conversation with that man. Like let's be open to the conversation. Like you gotta have a conversation with a man instead of trying to guess and trying to assume or trying to think like, is he dating with a purpose? Is he not dating with a purpose? Like, I'm a woman dating with a purpose, but is he dating with a purpose, right? Instead of asking or thinking or trying to wonder, how about you ask him, are you dating with a purpose? And he's going to tell you either yay or nay. Yes, I'm a man that's dating with a purpose. I am a man that's courting and vetting a woman, and I want to, elevate into a potential future relationship and marriage with a woman, with you or whatever, just depending on how you ask him. You can just ask him in general, or if you want to ask him specifically, and then just leave it at that. And then that's how you gonna even know, first of all, where his head is at. You want to see where his head is at. It's all about communication. You can't read his mind, he can't read your mind. Communication rule the nation. So you gotta communicate with this man, and you gotta ask him, are you dating with a purpose? Is he dating with a purpose? Is he not dating with a purpose? Does he want a girlfriend? Does he not want a girlfriend? Does he want a relationship? Does he want a marriage? Does he ever want to marry? Does he ever want to be married? Does he want kids? You gotta ask these questions, right? So those are the questions that you just gotta just weed out, during the relationship part, right? And then over time, you'll just see if this man is just dating you with intention, because eventually, he'll make you his girlfriend, fiance, wife, and he'll marry you, and so on and so forth. And you won't even have to ask that question. So that's how you know if a man's dating with purpose, by asking him, for one, and then for two, just pay attention to how he treats you, how he feels about you, how he loves you, how he tries to understand you, and the effort that he puts into, pay attention to that, and not all the time just his words. Because he can tell you that he care about you, he can tell you all that, but if he's actually putting in effort and doing certain things to make you happy and to try to make the relationship between you two better and progressing things and elevating things, and you feel like we're getting somewhere, and you feel like me and him are on the same page and I'm happy, then that's how you're dating with a purpose. So but when a man is not dating with a purpose, when he's when he's still in his little phase where he want to hang out, have fun, hang with different women, and he not dating with purpose. Like if you ask him, are you dating with purpose? He say, nah, I'm just having fun. I'm not ready for a relationship yet. I'm just chilling. I don't want nothing serious right now, whatever. And then that's how if he's doing it, or if he want a relationship or not, or if he's dating with a purpose or not, right? So that's that. So let me go back up real quick. Okay. Let me see. The shopping woman said, but he asked me if I want to cuddle. Like what? I don't know. That's weird. That's weird. Uh, so 2 days ago, I received an invitation from my. Oh, wait, what? Hold on. Let me see. Hold on, Nandy. Let me see. Let me pin that real quick. You said so. 2 days ago, you received the invitation from from his best friend's girlfriend. She invited you to her friend's party, and she said you must come with all your friends. And the thing is, me as a girl. Hold on, I'm trying to see what you said, Nandy. Hold on, Nandy. Repeat that. Repeat that question real quick so I can read it clearly real quick. But I'm gonna move on real quick. So Taylor North. Let me see what you said, Taylor North. Let me pin that real quick. Taylor North said, "How long does it generally take for a guy to introduce you to his mom or family, right? So how long does it take to introduce you to his family?" I mean, it just depends on that guy, if he's comfortable enough, if he sees you to be his, girlfriend, then fiance, then wife, if he's trying to elevate things, then, he will introduce you when the time is right. I don't know. It's no specific time. I can't say, after 2 months or after 3 months, it's just whenever it happens, because sometimes you accidentally run into the mama, or sometimes, you around him and he got to go to his mama house and he just so happened to be with him and he meet her like that. So sometimes, it just happened like that. So I guess it's not really a time limit, but I will say that it don't really matter. The question really overall, that question, it really don't really matter when a guy shows you off or introduces you to his mom or his family, because even if he does do that, he can still be cheating on you, lying to you, not, messing with other women. He can still be doing other things behind your back anyway. So it don't really matter if he introduces you. He can introduce you to the whole family and he can still not be a good man for you. So just because a man introduces you to everybody, some of his family, you never know what's said behind closed doors. Some of his family might be talking about you behind your back, or some of his family, you never know. So you got to be careful with that. So it don't really even matter whether that man, introduce you, when he introduces you to his family or his mom or nothing like that. Because even if he does, he can still be a bad man for you. So it don't even matter, either way it go, whether he introduces you or not. If he does introduce you, he can still be cheating. He can still be cheating on you, lying to you, disrespecting you, whatever, and you can still be saying, "Oh, but he introduced me to all these people." Okay, but he's still a bad man for you. So does it matter? So I mean, that's pretty much that. Let me see. The shopping woman said, "Let me pin this real quick. Can men and women be platonic friends?" Now I answered this question. I think in the last live I answered this question, but I'll answer it again. So no, I don't feel like men and women can be platonic friends 99% of the time. Now there is that 0.1 whatever percent of the time when men and women can be just friends, right? It's a lot of times. What I say is women can be friends with men, but men a lot of times cannot be friends with women, because if a man finds you physically and sexually attractive, then he wants to have sex with you, and he would have sex with you if he had the opportunity to have sex with you, right or wrong. You might have had a guy that was your friend, and a lot of your guy friends probably have said, certain innuendos, sexual innuendos, or try to cross that line, and you had to, bring them back to that, that line, like, hey, we just friends, like, what's up? Or let's just say you had a guy friend that never, that never crossed that line with you. Okay, but you still never know what's in the back of his mind, because I promise you, if any of you women right now, if you're watching this and you have a guy friend that you say that's your friend, he your homeboy, unless he is on the other side of the team, you know what I mean? Unless he's on that other side of the team, you know what I mean? Or unless he got a girlfriend, then a lot of times he not gonna turn you down if you offer your kitty cats to him, right? He not gonna turn it down because he want it and he finds you attractive. He's only your friend because he's subjected to being your friend because you made it that way. You told that man we're just friends. If he had the opportunity, he would smash. If he had the opportunity, he would either smash for sure, or he would A, or he would B. If he wanted to be with you, if he saw you in that way, that he would be with you. But a lot of times he would smash you if he had the opportunity to. You know, a lot of men not gonna turn that down. And why? Because he finds you physically attractive. And if he didn't find you physically and sexually attractive, because friends don't have sex with each other, right? You as a woman, you can say, if a man came to you, if that same guy friend came to you, and I guarantee you, if he came to you and he said, you know what, I want to I want to have sex with you. What's up? I'm trying to see what's up with you. I want you to come over to my crib. What's going on? You probably look at him like, no, what? I'm not coming to your crib. Like, no, we just friends. I'm not having that. We just friends. Like, I don't even see you in that way. Like, we just cool. Right. And that man, a lot of times, it's like a woman will tell a man straight up, we're just friends. I don't see you in that way. I'm good. I will not have sex with you. I don't even see you in that way, But a guy, even if y'all are friends, if you as a woman, if you ask him if we want to have sex, a lot of times he gonna take it. And do friends have sex with each other? No. So a woman can be friends with a man, but a man cannot be friends with a woman a lot of times, unless he's not physically and sexually attracted to you, or he got a girlfriend, or he's on the other side of the team. Most men, majority of the men are going to take that for sure, because they find you attractive, so they would, but they're just subjected to being your friend because you made it that way, and they don't have no choice. So they're waiting their turn, and they'll be that shoulder to cry on, and that guy to run to and stuff like that. But deep down inside, they're waiting their turn for that opportunity to where when you finally give them a chance, and they're gonna take the opportunity. They want to break you down. Right now, that guy that's your friend, that's your homeboy, whatever, right now, you're confined to him, right? You're telling him all the things you want, all the things you don't want. You're telling him all these things about you. He know you in and out. So now when he's studying his opponent, you don't even realize that you are his opponent. He's studying his opponent. He's studying what this girl like, what she don't like, what's her triggers, how she deals with certain things with men. How is she? What does she do? He's taking notes, right? So then when he finally is able to have the opportunity, now a lot of times he made himself become everything that you wanted a man to be. And he's waiting for you to go through all these men, because you're calling him, telling him, yeah, this guy did me this way, this guy did me this way, whatever. And he waiting his turn, like, yeah, keep going through them guys, and you're going to see that what you've been waiting for is right in front of you, So a lot of them guys, those guy friends, they're really waiting their turn, and they really want to be with you, but you just got to be careful with that. So unless a guy does not find you physically attractive, or he plays for the other side of the team, or he got a girlfriend, he's super faithful, then he ain't gonna do it, But a lot of times, if a man is just your friend and you offer him your kitty cat, he gonna take it. He gonna take it. Let me see. What else y'all say? Let me go down. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Y'all was saying some stuff here. My boyfriend is living with his. Okay, let me see. So Whoopi Middleman said, let me pin this real quick. She said, my boyfriend is living with his female best friend at his house. He doesn't let me visit because his female best friend has anxiety disorder. I am furious. Am I the crazy one? Okay, let me answer that real quick. So you said, hold on, you said your boyfriend is living with his female best friend at his house. So your boyfriend got a female living at his house, and it's his best friend, right? Best friend. I just told you about these best friends, right? Best friend at his house, and he does not let you visit his house. Your boyfriend does not let you visit his house because of another woman is there, and she has anxiety disorder. So you mean to tell me that your boyfriend got a girl over his crib, a female, right? And he don't let you come over because the excuse is anxiety disorder? And are you the crazy one? No, you're not the crazy one. But at the same time, you got a question like, you not the crazy one. Look at the whole situation. The whole situation is terrible. The first sentence is terrible. Your boyfriend is living with his female best friend. Red flag. He does not let me visit. Red flag. Because his female best friend has anxiety disorder. Red flag. All these are red flags. Why are you dealing with a man that is living with another a female best friend, and then his excuse why you can't go over your own boyfriend house, your own man, your boyfriend, you can't even go over his house because she got anxiety disorder? No, it's because he don't want you over there because they messing around, and he cannot bring another woman over there because he know what's going to happen if he bring another one over there. He can't bring no other woman over there because she over there, and he probably messing around. Because let me ask you this question: where is she sleeping at? Is she sleeping in his bed? Is she sleeping on the couch? Like, what's going on? Why is she over his house in the first place? Why is she living with him? Why is the best friend girl living in his house? And why are you allowing that? And why are you cool with that? You know? And do you suspect anything? Because majority of the time you would suspect something because you would see that they living together. So naturally, if a man and a woman live together, a lot of times you know what's going to happen. We all adults, we know what's going to happen majority of the time. And then he don't want you over there. That's another red flag because it's like, why don't he want you over there? He's hiding something. It ain't no anxiety disorder. He hiding something because I guarantee you, she probably got some of her homegirls that come over, or he probably got some of his homeboys that come over. But why won't he let you come over? Because he know he's smashing her and he messing with her, or they got something going on, and he don't want to bring you into the picture because she know, because now this her house, now this they house together. Because why is your boyfriend living with another woman and you not living with him? And why is he living with another woman in the first place, and he a grown man, and why is she living with him and she a grown woman and they're not together? Like, regardless of the circumstances, why are you even involved in that? Like, even if they are in a situationship, whatever, messing with each other or not, what you gotta ask yourself as a woman, why am I dealing with it? So are you the crazy one? It's like, you asking me, are you the crazy one? I mean, are you crazy for believing this and staying? I mean, I'm just saying. Or are you saying, are you crazy for being mad at the situation, for being furious? No, you're not crazy that way. You're not crazy for being mad at the situation, but you will be crazy for staying with the situation, because why would you stay somewhere where you don't really know what's going on sometimes, and then it's like, hey, you just got to be aware of these situations, because what happens. Like, what happens a lot of times if a man and a woman are living together, right? And they just best friends or whatever. Like, you don't like, and you can't come over his house. Like, nah, you got to miss me with that, So let me move on real quick. And you never met her. I have never met her. Yeah, if you never met her, that's another thing. He gonna even introduce you to her. So if they were just friends, it wouldn't be no problem, right? So he's smashing her. Like, that's what it is. He's smashing her. So next, let me move on real quick. What is okay? The shopping woman said, let me pin this real quick. She said, what is the time frame from girlfriend to wife, especially when you're older? Okay, so real quick, before I answer that question, y'all in this live, make sure everybody y'all subscribe for sure. Make sure y'all get these likes up. Make sure you hit that like button real quick. Let me get these likes up. Can I get to like 10 likes? I got 8 real quick. Can I get to 10 real quick? You feel me? And we're gonna jump back in. So let me see. So what is the time frame from girlfriend to wife? So the time frame from girlfriend to wife, I mean, a lot of times, I mean, you don't want to wait forever, but you want to give it enough time to where you can properly vet him to know if he's a good man for you, because you're not only is he vetting you, but you're vetting him too. You're trying to see if he's a good fit for you, just like that man trying to see if you're a good fit for him. So you're just trying to see what you want in that man. So that time frame is based on you as a woman. Now, from girlfriend to marriage, I will say, okay, if you're a girlfriend, you probably don't want to be a girlfriend for no longer than, I would say maybe like 2 years is probably like a good time before y'all maybe get engaged. Maybe about 2 years, maybe like a year and a half to 2 years, up to maybe about I want to say 5 years max. Before y'all actually get married, because sometimes you get some time y'all want to enjoy. Because sometimes marriage is a lot. You can't. Sometimes people can't just hurry up and get married because marriage is expensive, right? So sometimes even though y'all may get engaged, the marriage you might have to postpone that marriage until y'all can afford the marriage that y'all want. Sometimes so sometimes finances play into a part of it. So you got to take that into consideration too. So it just all depends on the circumstances. Sometimes it's a lot of factors in there. But I would say at least like, okay, from girlfriend to marriage, from girlfriend, let's do girlfriend to engagement, because marriage is after the engagement. So girlfriend to engagement, about a year and a half to 2 years, no more than a man should propose to you within, I would say, at least 2 to 5 years of y'all really getting to know each other, right? At least a year and a half to 5 years of y'all being engaged. And really before before the actual before after the marriage, like really before that, really he should be like, I'll say like 4 to 3 years maybe before he actually, puts a title or like a ring on your finger and say that you're engaged. But then after that, then I would say maybe about 2 years up to, again, maybe until y'all get y'all money up to afford the wedding that y'all want. Or if y'all just want to do the courthouse wedding, then that's on y'all, and then y'all can get married earlier, and then it's easier. But if y'all got if y'all want a big wedding, maybe y'all gotta hold off, and maybe y'all gotta stack y'all money real quick. It just depends on all that. So I just feel like it's a certain amount of time, but you don't want to wait forever. But you just want to see, like, for marriage, you just want to it depends on you as a woman too. But I say about a year, about 2 years, right at about 2 years. Let me see what else y'all said real quick. Let me go down, y'all. Hold on. Let me see what y'all said real quick. Okay, Mocha Chocolate said, let me see. Why does he feel the need to lie? Okay, hold on. Let me pin this real quick. Okay. Mocha Chocolate said, if a man has already friend zoned you from the beginning and you are trying to be friends, why does he feel the need to lie about his relationship with other women? He said that he didn't want you. Well, sometimes, he don't want to tell you certain things about other women because maybe he telling you that he don't want you because maybe you friends on him, or maybe, and he didn't want to be friends on, or maybe he just want to, maybe he just a private person, maybe he just has just like keep a private life, or maybe he just don't want to tell you the different women that he's dealing with because he don't want to upset you, or he don't want you looking at him any type of way that he got girls all over him and stuff like that. He want to make it seem like he's available so that if it ever do happen, then y'all two can, go on from there. So let me see what else y'all said. Hold on. Okay. So is it Deanna Jones? Deanna Jones said, I always come to his house. He says his dog is happy to see me as well. When we first met, he promised. Hold on, it went away. When he first met, he promised me the world, but now he wants to be friends and he gives me mixed signals. And yeah, we still, what. So y'all still, so you always come over to the guy's house and he promised he want to give you the world, but now he just want to be friends, and he give you mixed signals, but y'all still smash, right? So basically, it's like, so you always over at that man's house, y'all still smashing, and he told you he want to give you the world, but now he tell you that he just want to be friends, but y'all still smashing. Friends don't smash. I just said that earlier. Friends don't smash. So if friends do not smash, then he's not really your friend. He's just using you, right? He's just using you for your benefits because you're allowing him to use you for your benefits. Basically what he said, I'm gonna translate what this man said. This man basically told you, hey, you can come over to my house, we can smash. And I filled your head up with all these lies and said, hey, I want to be with you and I'm gonna give you the world, whoop de whoop, and all this stuff. And I just told you that just to get your hopes up, just to get into your head, just to make you happy, just to get you, wrapped around my finger. And then I'm gonna still continue to have sex with you to still continue to wrap you around my finger. And now I'm pulled all the way back from you because I just want to be friends, but I'm still smashing you, aka I don't want nothing serious with you. I still want to smash and I still want to, kick it with you or whatever, and I'm sending you mixed signals because I'm not serious about you. I just want what I want out of you, and I still want to keep you around so that I'm able to do what I want to do in the meantime, right? So this man is basically telling you, hey, I still want to smash, different women. I still want to go out and see different women. I still want to explore different women, and I still want to keep you on the sidelines as a friend. I still want to smash on you, and I don't want nothing serious with you, but I want you to be okay with that. And it sounds like you okay with that because y'all still smashing, and he's sending you mixed signals, and it's like, where is this going? If you are saying that you're okay with just smashing and y'all never make nothing official, like he just said he just want to be friends, but you want something more. Those are two different pages. So y'all gotta be on the same page. So if you're dating with a purpose, like I was saying earlier, if you're dating with a purpose, then that man would be dating with a purpose also, if y'all should be on the same page, but he's not dating with a purpose, so y'all are two different pages. So you gotta let that man go because he's not a good man for you. And why would you settle to be somebody's friend? You want something serious. I'm assuming you want something serious because he's filling your head up, before like he was trying to be serious with you, but now he just want to be friends. So he just want to keep you around just for your benefits, and y'all still smash. So he just want to hold you hostage of all your benefits, your money, time, sex, emotional support, financial support. I said money already, but whatever he can get out of you, he wanted to get all his benefits, companionship, all he can get out of you, and he never wanted to give you what you wanted, which was a relationship. You wanted a relationship, or you wanted something real, and he was trying to fill you up to get you hooked and to get you wrapped around his finger so that he could rob you of all your resources, all your benefits, and then he wanted to still keep you around and still continue to do what he wanted to do. So he just wanted to keep you in this circle where he still continues to benefit off of you, and then he could continue to benefit off of other women, and you're still going to stay by his side, So that's what it comes down to. So you say you think he just wants to be single. Yeah, he just want to be single. He don't want to be with you. Because if he wanted to be with you, he would be with you. But he told you he just want to be friends, so he don't want to be with you, right? So he don't. So you answer, it's like you answered your own question. You know that he don't want to be with you. And if you know that, then it's like it's kind of like when you know better, you do better. So when you know that he don't want to be with you, you got to make those actions on why am I staying here? Why am I allowing just him to be? What do you want to settle to just be his friend, or do you want something serious? Yes or no? That's up to you. So that's that. Let me see what else. Let me see what else y'all said. Let me go down. Hold on, Andy. I'm trying to see what you said. Okay, hold on. Let me answer this question real quick. Okay. So Kashana said, let me pin this real quick. Let me see when it show up. So Kashana said, what are some needs versus wants? So I'm guessing like out of a man, like what are some of the things that a woman needs from a man and what she wants out of a man, right? So that's a very good question. So it's a difference between what you need from a man and what you want from a man, right? What you want from a man isn't always what you need from a man. What you need from a man isn't always what you want from a man, right? So sometimes they go two different ways. What you need from a man is the things that you need. I can't tell you what you need as a woman. You know what you need, right? So you probably need like the basic things, like you need a man to treat you right, not lie to you, not cheat on you, not disrespect you, honor you, provide, protect for you. The things that he should be doing, right? Those are your needs. Those are the core things that you cannot bend a break on, right? Those are the things that you need from every single man, no matter what he look like, no matter what he is, no matter how much money he has, no matter what kind of car he drives. You need these core things from this man, right? And then on this hand, you got your wants, the things that you want out of a man. Like, I want a man that's, or you would prefer, or your preferences, those are the things that you want. I want a man that's this tall. I want a man that makes this much money. I want a man that drives this kind of car. I want a man that got this type of business or that type of business. I want a man that is this. Those are the different types of qualities that you want. But the things that you need are the core things that you cannot stand on, that you got to stand on. You cannot bend or break. Like, he got to treat me right. Like, he got to take me out. He got to, cherish me. He got to uplift me. He got to, be there for me, in my time of need. Like, all of those core things. He got to respect me. He got to be family oriented. He got to be God fearing. He got to go to church. Whatever your needs are that you need him to be in a man, his values and his character as a man, those are your needs. And your wants are, more surface level things that, you would prefer him to be like. You get what I'm saying? So those are the differences between the wants and the needs. So just like, okay, so I see the shopping woman, you just came down. I see you just you got a very great comment right now. You just said, I need to make a wish list. Right. So I was just about to get into that. So when you make a wish list, right, that is when you separate what you want from a man and what you don't want from a man, right? So I would encourage every woman right now, after this live, make sure you get down a piece of paper and you write down, a T chart of what you want and what you don't want from a man. You know the things that you want, you want to map out everything and be thorough, and you want to be completely just specific when it comes to all the qualities that you want in a man. I want a man that goes to church, that believes in God. I want a man that makes this type of money, that's this tall. Okay, that's cool. But don't just limit yourself to those things. That I want a man that's 6 foot. I want a man that makes this amount of money. Don't just limit yourself to those things. That's cool, but that stuff come and go. That stuff may not last, or whatever. A man that may have a lot of money, he might lose all that money tomorrow, but you want the core value things so that he can always get that money back if he ever lose it. A man could be up today and be down tomorrow, and you think just because he got a lot of money, you go with that man, and then all of a sudden he lose everything and he can't get back up on his feet. Now what's up? Are you still gonna stay with that man or not? You want that man that if he lose it all, he got that mindset that he can never be broke and he gonna get it right back, right? That's the core thing that you want. You need to look at that. Not just do he have bread, not just that he have money, that's cool, but can you get it back? Are you driven? Do you have drive? Do you have goals? Do you have ambition? There's a lot of guys that got money but no ambition. A lot of guys got money and they just get their money fast, whatever, whoopty whoop. But what are your core values? What is your vision? Stuff like that. And just his overall, can he be a good husband? Can he be a good father to your children? You want these core value things in a man. Don't just limit yourself on, I want him to be this tall, I want him to make this amount of money, I want him to be this strong and this buff and whatever, I want him to be a thug, I want him to dress like this and talk like this, or whatever you want. I want him to have blue eyes, green eyes, dreads, or if he want or locks or whatever, or if he got low cut or whatever you want in a man. That's cool, but don't forget the core value things. Like, is he going to treat you right? Is he going to be a good father? Is he going to love your kids? Is he going to be a provider for your kids? Is he going to raise up your kids to be the best they could be? Like stuff like that. Like, how is he going to treat you? Is he ever going to cheat on you? Is he ever going to lie to you? Like, is he a good man for you? Like, that's what you need to decipher when it comes to your wish list. A lot of times when it comes to a man. So, after this live, what you can do is you want to manifest your man, right? And this is great because it's the beginning of 2022, and it's good to manifest the man that you want because, if you're dating with a purpose, right? Like we was talking about earlier, if you're dating with a purpose, then you already know, okay, well, if I'm a woman that's dating with a purpose, then you want to make sure that you have everything mapped out on what you want so that you can see on paper when I find this man and when this man find me and we encounter each other, I know what I want and what I don't want. And it's just like a guide to where you can just see, like, it's like a checklist, right? And if that man check off most of them boxes, like, how we always say, oh, he check off all my boxes. Okay, but what are your boxes? Ladies, y'all gotta list out what you want. List out your boxes, write it down. I know you know in your head and you may have an idea, but sometimes it's better when you write things down and you can visually see it. And now you really know, like, wait a minute. He said he not this, he not that, he not this, he not that. Oh, he not this, he not that. Let me cut this man off because I made this list, and this man that I'm dealing with dating now, he don't match this list. So let me cut him off. And sometimes it's better that way. Sometimes it's better to just decipher between that two, you know? So that's that. So let me see what else y'all say real quick. Let me scroll down. If you got any more questions, y'all, feel free to ask me. Any questions that y'all want to ask me, anything, feel free to ask me. Dating questions, relationship questions, which y'all going through, questions about men in general, let me know. Okay, let me see. Zion Win. Hey Sid. What's up, Zion? Zion Win. Let me scroll down. Courtney Smalls. Let me see what you said, Courtney, real quick. Let me pin this up real quick. So Courtney Smalls said, is it normal to kiss on the first or second date? Yeah, I mean, is that normal? I mean, I wouldn't say it's out of the ordinary. Like, it's like, oh my gosh, y'all kiss. I mean, we adults. So, I mean, you know, a kiss isn't like super over the top, like, oh my gosh, you know? So, I mean, you know, it all depends on the chemistry. Like, I don't feel like it's a right or wrong time to kiss anybody. You know, if y'all two are feeling each other, we adults. If y'all two feeling each other and y'all want to kiss each other. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to do what y'all do and do adult activities, then do that, you know? And it all depends. Like, again, it all comes down to y'all intentions on what you guys want further. But if y'all just having fun, y'all just enjoying the vibe and stuff like that, then do it how you do it. You know what I'm saying? It's no right or wrong way or when to kiss or when you not or when should you not kiss. Like, you don't have to make a man wait, you know, 5-6 dates to give him a kiss. You know, you don't have to kiss him on the first night if you don't want to. You know, it all depends on you and how you feel as a woman if you want to kiss this man or not. You know, if you don't want to kiss that man, don't kiss him. If you want to kiss him, then kiss him. You know, it's up to you. You know. Hold on, let me jump on Instagram Live real quick because they asked me a question on Instagram Live. Let me see. They said, how do you do the no contact when you have kids, especially when you want to regain attraction? Okay, so how do you go no contact when you have kids, especially when you want to regain attraction? So when you have kids with somebody, and it may be hard for you to go no contact because you still have to contact them for the child's sake, right? So keep it at that bare minimum. Keep it at that. You know, you don't have to make it no more, no less. You know, if it ain't nothing that have nothing to do with the kid, don't talk to me. What we talking for? You know, if he has something to do with the kid, okay, leave it at that. You know, and that's all, and that's all it needs to be. And then a lot of times, just how you regain attraction, and you know, you got, let's say like your baby daddy, right? Or the child, the father to your child, right? Let's just say, you know, let's just say you want to regain his attraction, like you said, right? The way you want to regain his attraction is by living your life and doing you and living your life happily without him. A lot of times, you know, if he still got feelings for you and he still care about you and stuff like that, then a lot of times, you know, when you living your life, you doing you, and you know, you just you know, elevating yourself as a woman, you bossing up, you getting more money, you know, you looking good and stuff like that. A lot of times that man is going to get jealous. He going to get mad. He going to be like, dang, you know, she looking good. I know other men are going to be attracted to her. And, you know, and that makes him attracted to you too. You know, just by you just looking good, you just elevating and you acting like you don't even need him. Like your life got 10 times better when he left. And then sometimes when your life got 10 times better when he left, then, you know, a lot of times, hey, you know, that man looks at you like, wow, like this woman really moved on, you know? And when a man feel like you moved on from him, that hurts that man inside, because it's like, wow, like she was able to move on. She really don't care. And that could hurt a man in his heart, you know? So a lot of times, you know, that's what it is. So how you go no contact is just the only time that you do contact him is for the kid. If it ain't nothing about the kid, then go no contact. You can still go no contact even if you do have a kid together. You can still go no contact. Just don't talk outside the kid. You know, if it ain't outside the kid, don't talk about it. You know, if it's about the kid, okay, we're gonna talk about the kid, whatever. That's it. You know, okay, I'm gonna drop my kid off, I'm gonna pick my kid up, whatever. That's all the communication we saying. And then after that, then I'm not saying nothing else to you, right? And I'm gonna live my life. I'm gonna continue to date other men. I'm gonna continue to do me. I'm gonna continue to, look good. I'm gonna continue to, go out and hang out with my homegirls, and I'm gonna continue to do me. All my goals and hobbies, and make money, and be the best woman that I could be. And then that's your best revenge, and that's how you gonna regain his attraction, because now he's like, wow, this woman really don't care, and that's how you get a man back. And then he's back hooked on you. So I hope I answered your question. And so that was on Instagram Live real quick, y'all. So yeah, that was Instagram Live. And let me hop back on YouTube Live real quick, y'all. If y'all in here, if y'all ain't like the video, like the video real quick. Let me get these likes up. Okay, I got 15. Let me get some more. Let me get a couple. Let me get like 20. You know what I'm saying? Let me get like 20 likes or something like that. A couple. If you ain't liked it already, I appreciate y'all support. Okay, let me see what else y'all say. Okay, let me go down to art. Hold on, let me let it load up real quick. It's about to load up real quick. It's gonna pop up. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Art said, I ghosted my ex years ago and came back after realizing that he could have been the one. Now he has a girlfriend and is trying to friend zone with benefits me. How do I get him to see I am the one and leave her? Okay, so your ex, so you ghosted your ex years ago, right? You came back after realizing that he could have been the one. So you went back. So you ghosted your ex for whatever reason, right? Now you was thinking like, dang, let me go back to him. He could have been a good man for me, right? But now dude got a girlfriend, right? And dude basically said, hey, you can come back into my life, but we can smash and stuff, but I'm not leaving my girlfriend, but me and you can still smash though, right? And then you said, how do you get him to see that you are the one to leave him? A lot of times this man, he just told you what it was. He just told you, I'm trying to friend zone you because I'm not leaving my girl. So he just want to use you for your benefits because he chose his girl. Because if you came back and he really wanted to be with you, he would have dropped her and been with you. You know what I'm saying? But because he really wanted to be with you the whole time. But the fact that maybe you ghosted him, he probably got over you, and he was probably like, oh, this girl ghosted me. Okay, well, I moved on. He probably moved on, apparently, and he got a girlfriend. So now he's like, okay, I got a girlfriend, but I can still take your kitty cat. We can still smash, if you want to, but we ain't gonna be nothing more. But we can still deal with each other on a romantic level. I can still get sex from you. We can still smash. We can still hang out. Blah blah blah. And I'm willing to cheat on my girl because maybe I love my girl, she cool, but I'm just greedy and I just want extra women or extra vagina, or maybe you was a good partner in bed and I just want to smash. Then hey, then that's what he's looking for. So he already friend zoned you. It sounds like he said he want to friend zone you with benefits. So he just want to smash you and just keep you in this friend zone where, like I said, men don't friend zone women. That's not a friend zone. It's called and this is what it's a term I call the sex zone. Women friend zone men. Men sex zone women, right? So the sex zone is just what she said. This is the sex zone. Is a man that friend zones you with benefits. That's the sex zone. You're not his friend because friends don't have sex. So you're not his friend. He didn't friend zone you. He sex zoned you. He limited you to only having sex with you. So that's all it was, and that's all it'll ever be, right? Because if he wanted to be with you, then he would be with you. And if you want to change his mind, there's nothing you can do to change his mind. Because I'm telling you what's going to happen. What's going to happen is he told you, I just want to be friends with benefits, or I just want to smash you, and I want you to be okay with that, right? So if you continue to mess with this man and you continue to deal with him, what's going to happen is you are going to, in your mind, you already created in your mind, I could change him. And this is the problem that a lot of women have. I feel like I can change this man. I feel like I can make him leave her. So the thing that you're going to do is you're going to start chasing. you're going to start going out your way to impress him. You're going to start going out your way to make him happy, to say, pick me, me. And you don't want to do that. You don't want to even put yourself in that position to where you're trying to overstep your boundaries and you're trying to get that man to pick me. Is me over her. Like, what can I do to stand out? What can I do to impress you? What can I do to take your eyes off of her and put it on me? Don't even do that. Because if he wanted to be with you, he would be with you. You ain't gotta shout. You ain't gotta, parade yourself around and be like, pick me. What can I do? Can I do anything more than what your girlfriend doing? Or how can I get your attention? Or how can I get you to leave me? If he wanted you, he would be with you. The fact that he not, and then he told you what it was. No, I'm not finna leave my girl, but we can smash. I'll cheat on her because, hey, I'm a dog and I'm gonna cheat on you and whatever. He told you he a dog. He gonna cheat on you. And then again, why would you even look at this? Why would you even want a man that's cheating on his girlfriend and willing to cheat on his girlfriend with you? Because if he's willing to cheat on his girlfriend with you, then guess what? He'll be willing to cheat on you with another girl when he gets with you. So he's already a cheater. He's already showing you he a cheater. That's another red flag. Why would you even want this man back? If he's willing to even cheat on his girlfriend with you, that means, okay, you can steal him away from his girlfriend. Let's say you do steal him away from your girlfriend, but in the back of your mind, now you know he a cheater, and he just showed you he don't care nothing about cheating. He'll cheat on his girlfriend for you. So you don't think he's gonna cheat on you with another girl? You like a lot of women, and it's like a lot of men, they'll still cheat on you. You're not gonna be that special to that man to where he won't cheat on you, because he'll do you the same way. If he did another woman that way, the same way you got him is the same way you'll lose him. If you got him by stealing him away from another woman, that's the same way you're gonna lose him to another woman. Because apparently, hey, he just whatever. But then he told you, anyways, I'm not leaving her. I just want to hang out, smash you and be friends with benefits or whatever. And that's all it's ever going to be. So why would you even want him if he's a cheater anyways? And then why would you even want him back if you want something more and he just want to smash you and just keep it at that, and you want something more? You're dating with a purpose and he's not. So why would you even want him back? So y'all on two different pages, and he got a girl, and he's just trying to use you, and he's a cheater. So why would you even want this man in the first place? He's a bad man for you. Red flag. No, at all. No. Leave that alone. Leave that whole situation. Art, leave that whole situation alone. I'm telling you, because you don't want to go into this mode where you're trying to chase after this man, and it's a never-ending cycle, and you're trying to chase, and you never get what you want, because he already told you what he wanted. He already told you, I just want to smash. So when a man tell you something, you gotta believe it. If a man tell you that I just want to keep you in the friends with benefits, I just want to smash you, believe what he's telling you. He telling you, I don't want nothing serious with you. I just want to smash you. I just want to hang out, have sex, and kick it with you, and that's it. So I hope I answered your question, Art. So don't get caught up in that chasing the man, chasing after him, trying to impress him, trying to stand out from the other girl, trying to steal, him away from her, and stuff like that. It ain't even worth it. It's not even worth it. Because if he's willing to cheat on you with her, if he's willing to cheat on her with you, he's willing to cheat on you with another woman. So why you even want that man anyways? And then he just limiting you on just being friends with benefits just to smash you. He just told you, I don't want nothing serious with you, but hey, I'll take your kitty cat. If you give it to me, I'll take it. But hey, if you give it to me, I'll take it, but I'm not leaving my girl, right? And he never said he's gonna leave his girl. So that's that. So let me see what else y'all said. So anyways, my bad, Art. So I hope I answered your question though. Yeah. So yeah, leave that alone, Art. Leave that alone. And yeah, you welcome, Art. You leave that alone. That he's not a good man for you at all. So let's see what else y'all said. What else y'all talking about? Okay. LK says, hold on, let me pin this real quick. LK, I see you in here. Okay, y'all, let me get to 20 likes. Can I get to 20 likes? I got 19, you know what I'm saying? Because somebody else, if you ain't liked it, like the video real quick. Let's get my likes up, you know what I'm saying? Share it with a friend, you feel me? I'm going live. I'm answering women's relationship questions. I'm trying to help y'all out real quick, so y'all don't get played, used, manipulated, find y'all husband, all that. I'm helping y'all out. I'm helping out the community right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there y'all go. You know what I'm saying? 20 likes. I feel y'all. Let's go to 25. Can we get to 25 eventually? If y'all ain't like the video, please like the video, subscribe, all that. Okay, let me see what else I said. Okay. LK says, what does it mean when a guy shows you pictures of his siblings and him as a child? Nothing. It don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing. Like that does not mean anything. Like, I mean, anybody can show you a picture of them as a baby and their baby pictures, or hey, I got brothers and sisters and this is what they look like. Like, I'm just showing you, like, hey, you know, I got a family. He can tell that to a stranger on the street. Hey, look at me as a baby. Look at me. We're not so cute. When I look, you know what I'm saying? Like that doesn't mean that he likes you or that he doesn't like you. That doesn't mean anything, because a man can show you his baby pictures or show you his pictures of his siblings and his family and his family photos and his portraits of his great grandma and stuff like that, you know, or his great granddad that was in the military or whatever. Like, he can show you all that, but at the same time, if he's not treating you right, what does it matter whether he's showing you some pictures or not? You know, the pictures and of him as a child and his siblings don't mean nothing if he's treating you wrong. Pay attention to how he's treating you. You know, that's more important than that. Okay. Let me see what else we got. Kashana said, let me see. Hold on, y'all. It's loading up. Y'all. Kashana said, how do you determine if a man is going through cycles in his life, like an on and off relationship? So what do you mean? What do you mean by cycles? Like, you said like an on and off relationship. So do you mean like he's dealing with like other women and like he doesn't really know what he wants, and like it's a cycle where he don't really know like what he wants to be with and what he doesn't want? Is that what you mean? If he's going through certain cycles in his life, like an on and off relationship, or if he has a girl, or maybe or are you saying that maybe he has a girl that he used to deal with and they're off and on, and you trying to see if they're still dealing with each other? Like, let me see. Like, Kashana, clarify that question for me real quick. I'm gonna move on real quick. Let me see. What's your advice? Okay, so Miss Infinite said, okay, hey Miss Infinite, welcome to the chat. Okay, you said, hello, what's your advice for giving women that's been chronically single? I seem to attract men that don't want a relationship with, that I don't want a relationship with. So you attract men that you don't want a relationship with, and you feel like you've been chronically single. So I'm assuming that you a woman that you feel like you've been single for a long time, and it sounds like the men that do approach you, it's like you've been dating and you've been going through, a few guys here and there, that approach you and stuff like that, and maybe a few dates here and there, and you're trying to figure out, why do I keep running into guys that I don't want? Like it's a lot of guys that I don't want, and it's a lot of guys that I do want, and maybe they don't want me back, and a lot of times it's like that, unfortunately, but when you seem to attract certain men, in your life, this is the thing. You as a woman, if you are a catch, and you are a great woman and stuff like that, and you are, it's going to be men that's going to approach you from all angles. You're going to have good men, you're going to have bad men. Every type of man is going to approach you, right? It's up to you to separate the real from the fake, right? Now, a lot of times, that something that I found in a lot of women is, the question is, what are you allowing? A lot of times it's not that you're attracting a certain type of men, is that you're allowing a certain type of man into your life, because you attract if you're an attractive woman, and you are appealing to men, and whatever, which every woman is appealing to some men, it's some men that find you attractive, so you appealing to somebody, regardless, but if you are a woman that's appealing to men, in general, you're going to attract everybody. Every man is going to be attracted to you, all kinds of men, but a lot of times, you as a woman, you got to ask yourself, what am I allowing to enter into my space? If you see a certain type of pattern in every single man that you deal with, sometimes you gotta look at yourself and say, what is the common denominator between me and all these men that I date? Me. A lot of times you gotta look at yourself and you gotta say, what about me? If I deal with this man and he got this problem, I deal with this man, he do the same thing. This man, he do the same thing. This man, he do the same thing. And you see a repeated cycle, like, why every man do me the same way? Why do you keep allowing the same man to do you the same way? You know, you can say, I attracted this a different man, a different, the same man in a different body. A lot of times you hear women say that I attracted a different, the same man in a different body. But a lot of times you're allowing different men with the same intentions to enter into your life. So sometimes you got to say, what am I allowing? Am I cutting certain men off? Am I setting boundaries around? Am I letting certain men walk all over me, disrespect me? Am I staying longer than I should? What am I dealing with? And then sometimes, and if you got all that figured out, then sometimes I will ask you, if you are a single woman, I will ask you, are you putting yourself out there? Are you going out? Are you actively on social media or dating apps or whatever? Because it's only two ways. If you're a single woman, it's only two ways how you can meet a man. Let's be real. And I tell women this all the time. You cannot expect a man to break in your house and claim his love for you and say, look, I'm your man, I'm your husband that God sent, and I'm here to save the day, and I'm gonna be your husband, and we're gonna be together forever and happily ever after. It don't work like that. You can't expect your Prince Charming to break in your house and just claim his love for you. You gonna have to get out the house, ladies. I know you a homebody. I know you like being in the crib, and I know it's your comfort zone, and I know you like your Wi-Fi, and I know you like your whatever you like in your crib. You got the food there. You cool. You chilling. You know what I'm saying? All that. But you're gonna have to get out the house. You're gonna have to get out the house sometimes. You're gonna have to, be on the scene a little bit, mix and mingle. And it don't even have to be at the club. You don't even, a lot of times when people say, oh, go out more or stuff like that, you don't even have to go to the club. Sometimes you could just go to like things that you like to do. Like if you on your way to, things that you like to do. If you on your way to a certain event, or like, let's say you like going to museums. Let's say you like getting your hair done and nails done. You might meet a man on your way to getting your hair done. Let's say you're going to the beauty supply. You got to pick up some supplies to get your hair done, and then a guy, he buying a do rag in the beauty supply, and you walk in. You just happen to go to the beauty supply, getting some hair products or whatever to get your hair done, and you meet a guy in the beauty supply. He buying a do rag. So you never know like where you can find these men at. You know what I'm saying? So get out the house. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all kinds of ways how you can find men. Like I just said, you probably wouldn't think, could I find my husband at the beauty supply? If I'm going to look for some hair products, he might be in the aisle looking for a do rag or some wave grease or some whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like he might be looking for some moisturizer for his locks or whatever. And then he might see you and might be like, dang, what's up? You never know where you can find them in. You might be in the grocery store. You might be at Kroger, or you might be at HEB. I don't know where y'all live at. These is all whatever. But your local grocery store, right? If you're at your local grocery store, let's just say, it's Taco Tuesday, and let's just say, you going out for some cheese. You in the dairy aisle with some cheese, and he in the dairy aisle also looking for some milk for his cereal, and y'all just so happen to be in the same aisle. He might look at you, you might look at him, and you just so happen to just be shopping just because it's Taco Tuesday and you trying to get some cheese, and he just happen to be out, and y'all lock eyes and y'all talk, and maybe y'all, exchange words. He might be your Prince Charming, y'all might be your man, but you did not get out the house. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get out the house and just do stuff. So like I said, you ain't even gotta just meet a man at the club or meet a man out to eat at brunch or meet a man, at wherever. You can meet a man anywhere. You can meet a man at any event. You might be able to go to like I said, a museum or an event or a concert. You might meet a man there. Just getting out the house, getting out your comfort zone, things that you like to do, getting outside the house. So that's one way how you can meet a man. The second way how you meet men is if you are a woman, and let's just say you're a super homebody, you tell me, Sid, I'm a super homebody. I can't go out. I don't feel comfortable going out all the time, or I'm not really that type of girl. I'm more inside, more domestic, more homey. I don't like really going out like that. I'm more introverted, right? Okay, that's fine. If you are a woman that's more introverted, guess what? Your cell phone, you got access to everybody in the world because you got social media, Instagram, you got dating apps, you got the whole world in your pocket. So if you do not want to go out and date, man, at least have a good profile up to where men are able to approach you and men are able to see what you look like. That's the first thing. The first thing when a man looks at you on online dating or your Instagram or anything, when a man first goes to your page, the first thing he looks at is what you look like. What does this girl look like? And then second thing is, what does her body look like? And third thing is, what kind of outfits does she wear? The fourth thing is, what's her background, the scenery? Where is she at? What's she doing? Does she look like she have a good life of abundance? Is she having fun? Does she, what's she doing? What's her picture background look like? Does she look like she having fun? And she look like she, living life and stuff like that. And she's beautiful, and her different outfits complement her body and stuff like that. That's what a man is attracted to when he's looking at your profile or your Instagram or your dating profile. So you always want to keep that. You always want to keep that looking up to par. So take, great pictures. I don't gotta tell y'all what to do. Y'all already know what to do. So, just keep that up, and that attracts men to you, So it's like I said, it's only two ways how you meet men. Either you're gonna meet men online dating, or you're gonna meet men in person. So you gotta choose your pick. So you could, but if you are gonna do in person, then make sure you get out the house and just do stuff that you like to do. It ain't gotta be the club. You could meet a man in the club that could be a good man, but sometimes it be a certain type of people in the club that you don't want to meet. So or a certain type of people. So if you want a certain type of man, you gotta be sometimes with them certain type of men are at for them to even see you, to be attracted to you, to approach you, right? You just gotta put yourself out there. You as a woman, all you gotta do is put yourself out there and let the man come to you. And I promise you, like, it's gonna work in your favor. So if you so I hope I answered your question, Miss Infinite. So like, yeah, if you're single, yeah, just continue to date, continue to go out there, and I promise you, you're gonna find your husband soon. Like you just gotta just see what's out there, and just don't limit your options. Utilize in person and on Instagram or dating apps, and then those together, you'll be able to be exposed to so many men, and so many men are exposed to you that you'll be able to weed out the real from the fake, and then one day eventually out of that pick, it's gonna be somebody that's gonna cherish you and treat you right. It's gonna be your Prince Charming, your husband, and a good father to your child, right? So it's all gonna come. It's all gonna come, So it's all good. So I hope I answered your question. Oh, okay. Let me see. Let me scroll down real quick. Let me scroll down real quick, y'all. Okay, Nandy, I see what you say. Okay, Nandy, let me see. Let me ask you, Nandy. Let me see what you said, Nandy. You said, I received an invitation from my ex best friend's girlfriend. She invited me to her friend's party and said I must come with all my friends. And the thing is, me and this girl, the girl that invited me, are not close. And I met her through my ex, obviously, and we don't even talk like that. The only time I spent with her was always in the presence of my ex, which was my boyfriend at the time. So you received a invitation from your ex's best friend's girlfriend, and they want you to, and y'all ain't never talked before for real, and you just trying to figure out what's going on. So I mean, you got the invitation. To me, I just feel like when you got the invitation, you got to understand, if y'all ain't never talked before and y'all wasn't all that cool, probably your ex probably told her to send you the invitation because he didn't want to send the invitation on his own directly. So he had her send it, because why would she want you to come if y'all not even friends like that, So it sounded like it was a setup from your ex to send you the invitation, to have her send you the invitation instead of him directly sending it to you. He wanted you to come because she didn't want you to come because she's not even your friend, So that's that on your question. So I hope I answered that real quick. Okay, Courtney Smile said, what does it mean when he compares you to his ex just to show you how you should be? Oh, okay. So when a man compares you to his ex, right? Something that you gotta really look at a lot of times, ladies, is when a man compares you to his ex, a lot of times, you gotta look at, first of all, how dare he compare you to any other woman, first and foremost. You should never be in competition with and you and another woman should never be in the same sentence. Why is he even comparing you to his ex? That's the most disrespectful thing that a man can ever do. One of the most disrespectful things a man can ever do is compare you to another woman that he used to deal with. I'm not her, right? You not her. You not that girl. So why you comparing me to? We two different people. I'm not her. She not me. We two different people. So why you comparing me to your ex? I don't care nothing about your ex, and I'm sure your ex don't care nothing about me. So why you even have us in the same sentence with each other? And it's all you say. He just want to show you how you should be. Go be with your ex. I would tell him, go be with your ex. If I'm not what you want, if you compare me to your ex and you saying that your ex was, oh, my ex used to do it like this. My ex used to call me every day. My ex used to do me. She used to tuck me in at night. She used to kiss me on my forehead. My ex used to do this. She used to do that. Okay, well, go be with your ex then. My ex used to rub my back. My ex used to feed me, and my ex used to what? Okay, and I don't do none of that. But I am a good woman to you. And I don't do all that extra stuff that your ex do. Okay, whatever. So go be with her. If you miss her, go be with her. If you still want to be with her, go be with her. Why are you comparing me to another woman? That's disrespectful. I'm a whole different woman. How dare you disrespect me and call me and compare me to another female, another woman? She not me. That woman could never be me. We are two different levels, right? So that's disrespectful to you anyways. Why don't even let no man ever compare you to another woman? That's super disrespectful. Okay. So yeah, that's that. So let's see. So Faith 81 said, let me see what you said. Faith 81. Hold on. Let me see what you said. Let me see. Let me wait for it to load up real quick. So hold on. Hold on, y'all, real quick. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go back on Instagram Live too. My Instagram Live then he got a certain amount of time. Okay, let me see. So Faith 81 said, how should you? Oh yeah, Courtney. Oh yeah, Courtney, I just answered your question. Courtney, I just answered your question. Dang, you wasn't in there. I just answered your question. I was just basically saying, like, how dare a man ever compare you to his ex because you're not her and she's not you. And then if he want his ex and he want all her benefit, all the stuff that she used to do, why won't he go be with her? Go be with her. Like, why would you be with me if I don't do everything your ex do? Like, go be with her. So that was that, right? So yeah, so I don't know, yeah, so you must have left, so that's what I said. So anyways, Faith 81 said, let me see, what did she say? Faith 81 said, how should you leave a guy home just won't get it together for you? He won't even take you on dates, but he will sleep with you. Should I ghost him or give him an ultimatum? I mean, you don't have to ghost him or you don't have to really necessarily give him an ultimatum. What you do is you just communicate him. You communicate to him that you want him to take you out on a date. You don't have to over complicate things. You just got to communicate. You don't have to go extreme. Every offense or everything, ladies, you don't have to go to the extreme of let me cut this man off. Let me give him an ultimatum. That when I say ghost a man or give an ultimatum or pull back from a man, that is when it's like no coming back from it, or that's when you really trying to teach him a lesson or something like that. But if it's minor infractions, like if he don't take you on dates and stuff like that, then did you communicate that to him? Did you tell him? I would say that's number one. Ask him, hey, require that. Just tell him, hey, I enjoy, hanging out with you, being at your crib. We have sex, that's cool, but I would like to go on dates here and there. And just communicate that with that man. And if that man values you or he wants to be with you, he cares about what you got to say, then he'll take you out more. You don't have to be like, oh, should I ghost him or should I give him an ultimatum or should I leave him? Should I walk away? Because some men, maybe he just comfortable. Maybe he not used to taking women out all the time and stuff like that. Or maybe, certain women, he was used to a certain type of woman. And sometimes you gotta give men a benefit of the doubt that he dealing with different type of women, and now he's meeting a woman with standards, with a woman with expectations. And when you're a woman with expectations and a woman with standards, what happens is you have to let that man know and you have to show him what your standards are, so that he knows now how to deal with you and how to treat you. So you just set those boundaries, guidelines, and that's you respecting yourself, and you telling the man, this is the bar, this is where I start, this is where I end, and you gotta fit somewhere in between that. Otherwise, you can't talk to me, right? So that's what it comes down to. So you just gotta just communicate that, and you just express what your requirements are as a woman. You don't have to go to the extreme of should I cut him off or not? Not yet. You want to at least give him a chance. Like, you ain't even told, like, maybe you probably ain't even told him that you wanted him to take you out on dates. He don't even know that you want him to take you out on dates. You ain't said nothing. You ain't told that man, I want you to take me out on dates. Sometimes a man, even though you would think common sense, whatever, that some man would want to or whatever, but some men, maybe he got other stuff going on. Maybe, he got his business going on. He got other stuff going on that he not focused on, he like you in his life and stuff, but maybe he didn't know that was a requirement that you needed, right, from him. Because maybe other women was cool with just chilling and just cool with just, whatever, but you're a woman with standards and you require dates. So if you require dates, then communicate that with him instead of just going to the extreme and cutting him off so fast. You don't got to cut him off so fast. Just at least communicate to him what you want first. And then if he don't do what you want him to do, then cut him off or then pull back. And then you can cut him off, right? But give him a chance at least. Give him a chance to at least know what you want and what you require as a woman. And then if he does make the decision and the adjustments, then he cares, and then that's good. And if he doesn't, then you can pull back, and then you can start, cutting him off and stuff like that. But at least give him a chance, right? If he don't take you out, at least tell him or require him or just ask him a question. Hey, I would like for you to take me out. I like what we doing. I like to spend time with you, but I don't want you to get too comfortable. I just want to get taken out here and there. You ain't got to take me out every week or twice a week or 10 times a week, but at least, maybe, whatever you require. If you require, at least once a month or maybe, twice a week or once a week. I don't know, whatever you want, once every 2 weeks or however you as a woman, however you set it up, whatever you want, that's what you want, right? If you want a man to take you out every Friday, okay, well then say that, hey, can you take me out every Friday, or I would prefer you to take me out, often, once a week or once every 2 weeks, whatever you want, whatever you desire him to do, just tell him that. And then that is what's going to decipher whether he wants to change and he wants to put in effort or he doesn't care. But at least give him the benefit of the doubt that maybe he just wasn't aware that was a requirement that you wanted. At least give him a chance. You know what I'm saying? So, you ain't got to ghost him or you ain't got to give him an ultimatum. It ain't that serious. You pull out the ghosting and the ultimatum, that's in your back pocket. You leave that in your back pocket. That's your secret weapon. You don't pull that out. You don't pull that out. You keep that in your back pocket for desperate measures when you trying to make that man act right, when that man really ain't acting right or he really ain't trying to be with you and stuff like that. Then you pull out the ultimatum. Then you pull out the ghosting. Then you pull out, let me pull back a little bit. That's when you do that. But minor infractions like this, he not taking you out. Tell him you want him to take you out. You ain't told him you want him to take you out. He don't know. Or maybe he just not used to that, or maybe he got other things going on. He not really focused on that. So just tell him what you want. Just communicate. Communication rule the nation. That's number one. I would say going back is communicate with a man first before cutting him off. Communicate. Don't just cut a man off just because he ain't. Just because just minor infractions like this. He not taking you out on dates. Don't just cut a man off. He not taking me out. I'm cutting him off because he should know to take me out on a date. He should know. Okay, maybe he should know, but a lot of times give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he's not used to date. Maybe he's not used to dating a woman all the time. Maybe he's not used to. Maybe he got other things going on. Maybe he don't even know that's what we really require. Maybe he just chilling. Maybe just comfortable, but he don't know. So just tell him and let him know. You know what I'm saying? And then it ain't not there, and then that way it ain't no assuming or no nothing. That way as a woman, I told you that this is what I needed and you did not do it. So now you can leave because at least now I told you and I communicated that with you and you did not get your act together or you did not give me what I wanted or you did not take me out any dates. So now I have to cut you off, right? So that's the only time when you cut a man off is after you communicated to him first and he did not change anything, then you cut him off. Don't just cut him off just first minor infraction. Give him a chance to at least get his stuff together first. Like, dang, give him a chance first. And then if you don't get a chance first, and then again, depending on the infractions, if he do something that's like no coming back from, yeah, cut him off. And you know what I mean? Your deal breakers and stuff like that, the things that you are like you cannot tolerate, yeah, cut him off. But like minor infractions and stuff, just communicate to him first, and then if you don't change it, then cut it off, right? So that's that. So I hope I answered your question, Faith 81. Real quick. Let me see what else we got. Who else we got on the live real quick? Let me see. Okay, hold on. CW said, what's up, CW? Welcome to the chat. Okay, CW said, hold on, y'all. It's loading up. How to handle it when a guy is not married, and not involved. Hold on, your thing went away. Text a lot, slow to follow up, like he's used to being with a woman with expectations. Today I stopped contact. He been calling and texting all day. How do I know when I mean he's not used to a woman with expectations? Oh, how you handle okay, let me see. You text a lot. Yeah, okay, so that's the same thing basically what I was saying. CW, so like I said, like you know, you want to communicate that with him, right? You want to communicate like if you want him to text you more, you want him to call you more, or if he's slow to follow up and stuff like that, anything that you will not tolerate or you have a problem with, communicate that to that man. A lot of times women are quiet about what they want, or quiet, or just think the man should just read her mind and should just do everything perfect. Not everybody knows how you need to be treated. You got to be vocal and you got to express and tell a man how you need to be treated. Sometimes a man don't know. You know, sometimes you know the basic stuff, but not particular stuff that you may need specifically as a woman to sustain a healthy relationship. A lot of men, he might not have met a woman like you. You know, he might not have met a woman with certain standards. So you got to present them standards to him so that he at least knows, okay, I can't treat this woman like this. I can't take advantage of her. I can't, you know, treat her any type of way because she's not that one to be played with, right? Or I have to raise up to a certain standard to be with her, right? Okay, and you said something else. You said, and we went on one date, and he says, I'm from, and he says he prayed for me, and his actions are slow, and he has not been with a woman that had expectations. Still feel like he is slower than I like on consistency. So if he's slower than what you like on consistency, then tell him that. Tell him that I want more consistency. And if he don't get it together, then cut him off because you want a man with consistency. And at least you told him, so it wasn't no surprises. And that man can't never say, oh, she just cut me off for no reason. Why she just cut me off? Why she cut me off? Because I told you I needed consistency. And you wasn't giving me consistency. So I'm going to consistently cut you off, right? So if he's not used to a certain woman with your certain standards, then he going to learn today what a woman with certain standards is. And if he's not ready to reach that bar, then if he's not tall enough to reach that ride, then he got to get off the ride. You know what I'm saying? If he can't reach that bar, he got to go. You know, if he can't reach that level of expectations and stuff like that, he got to go. You know, you set the standard, you set the bar. So that's that. So that's anytime a man is dealing with you, right? So, hey, Blue Girl. She said, hey, everyone. Congrats on the channel. You always get great advice. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. You know, I'll be trying to help out the community. You know what I'm saying? And thank you for my congrats on the channel. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to blow this channel up. You know, we trying to go global. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna see me on TV one day. You feel me? Let me see. So, Blue Girl, you said a question. Okay, let me pin it up. Let me pin it up real quick. Let me pin it up so everybody can see. Blue Girl said, do you think it's true that it is harder for women to date who are 30 and older? Do I think it's harder for you to date older? No, because it just depends on those men's intentions, right? It depends on what those men are looking for, right? because some men don't care what your age is. Some men like you for you, and whether you're 30 plus or whatever, a man will still find you attractive. He still want to build a life with you. If he finds you attractive, he wants to be with you. It all comes down to men's preferences. Some men like younger women, some men like older women. Some men that are younger like older women, some men that are older like older women too. Some men that are older like younger women, some men that are older like older women like them too. So it all depends on those men's preferences. Not every man is going to like older women. Not every man is going to like younger women. It all depends on a man's preference. So is it harder to date? Not necessarily. You know, it depends on who you asking. Really, it depends on that man. It depends on who you asking. You know, is it harder? Maybe for some men, that don't want a woman that's 30 plus, that just want a woman that's 20 something, and that's their preference. And it's some men that don't care, and that some men prefer an older woman with more experience that know what she want, that's more established and stuff like that, and more wise and stuff like that. Some men do, you know, some men would prefer older women, you know. It don't really matter. It just depends on that man's preferences and what it is. It's no right or wrong answer when it comes to this a lot of times, you know. When it comes to this love thing, a lot of times it's no right or wrong answer. You know, it's no right or wrong answer when it comes to you know, because some men like older women, some men don't. Some men like younger women, some men don't. You know, it just all depends, you know, on what that man is. You said true. I asked that because there is an agenda around to shame older women. I appreciate your thoughtful response. Can't wait for this channel to blow up big time. Oh yeah, for sure. And thank you, Blue Girl, for coming in and for spending time with us on the live and stuff like that, and being a part of participating and your questions and stuff and your support. I appreciate you. So thank you so much. And you said there's an agenda to shame older women. Yeah, I know. It's an agenda to shame older women, and then it's an agenda to shame women that have children, and then it's an agenda to shame women that, you know, are career driven or too quote unquote masculine and stuff like that. It is definitely an agenda on there, but again, it's all, in my opinion, it all comes down to preferences, right? You know, it is a certain agenda to attack older women, or attack women with that have children, to say, oh, you know, if you're an older woman that is, you know, 35 and up or 30 and up, they're less valuable in the dating market. Or if you're a woman that has a child and or one, two, or however many kids, even if you have one kid, you know, you're deemed as less valuable in the dating market because don't men want to raise another man's kid, you know. So that's the agenda that's trying to be put out there. But at the same time, it's plenty of men that would love to have that's okay with being a stepfather. It's plenty of men that can't have kids. It's plenty of men that wouldn't mind having a child outside of him. You know, it's plenty of men that love children. It's plenty of men that don't care. It's plenty of men that says, okay, if you're a single mother, I don't care that you're a single mother. I don't care that you have children outside of me. I don't care. I still want to be with you. I still want to get to know you. I still want to get to learn how to love you, right? So a lot of men don't care. It comes down to that man's preferences. Some men like women that got kids. Some men don't like women that got kids. It depends on that man's preference, you know. Some men like this, some men like that. Some men like tall women, some men like short women. Some men like, you know, slim women. Some men like plus size women. It don't matter. You know, it all comes down to those men's preferences. So it's not the shame. So in my opinion, I don't shame nobody. I just know that, you know, it's somebody for everybody. That's all I'm gonna say. It's somebody for everybody. So no matter what you look like, or how old you are, or what race you are, or what your you know, where you are in life, financially, whatever, it's always somebody that's going to find you attractive that will be with you always, right? So that's that. Let me go down. And on Instagram Live, you said I need advice, Sid. Okay, let me know. You got, okay, type it out real quick on the questions. You need advice, type me out real quick. Okay. Let me jump back to YouTube. Okay. Lacey Green. What's up, Lacey? What's going on? Lacey Green said, hold on, Lacey. Let me see. Hey y'all, if y'all in here, make sure y'all hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Let's get these likes. So can I get like 25 likes in here? You know, I got 22 right now. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if y'all not already tuned in. Send this to y'all friends if they need some advice or they want to talk, whatever. Whoopty whoop. Yeah, you know, let's do that. Yeah, you can DM me. Yeah, DM me real quick. And okay, so let me hop back on here. So okay, 24. Let me get one more, y'all. One more. I know it's somebody that ain't hit that like button. Somebody got to hit that like button. Let me get to 25 likes real quick, y'all. Let me hit 25 likes real quick, y'all. Okay. And let me see. So Lacey Green said, why would an ex who has moved on to a woman that's known for being loose still try to do literally anything I need for me and our children? He's the one who ended the relationship. So why would your ex who moved on, so your ex, right, moved on to another woman that's knowingly for being loose. So your ex moved on to a woman that is a HOE, right? And um and literally he do everything that you need him to do for y'all child, for you and your child, right? And he's the one that ended the relationship. So he's still, so it's not like he's still providing for you. Okay, so he's your ex, right? He ended the relationship with you, and even though he ended the relationship with you, he moved on to a woman that's loose or HOE, I'm assuming, and then he still provides for you even though he's with that girl. So I mean, in that case, it's like to me, this song, to me, that's kind of messy because it's like, you know, first of all, why would you even end stuff with me, but you still want to provide for me and my child? You know, I don't know if it's y'all child together or if it's your child. If he is he the father? Is your ex the father? Is he your baby? Is he your baby daddy? Is he your or is he just your ex? You know what I'm saying? Do you have a child outside of him? You know, that's what I'm asking. But either way, it's like it's real messy because it's like if he's your ex and he cut you off to move on with another woman, and then he's just trying to come back to you and still provides for you. I mean, I got a lot of questions with that. I mean, are you still sexually involved with this man? Like, do y'all still, you know, have those romantic, intimate feelings with each other? Yes, we have kids together. Okay. So if y'all two have kids together and he moved on, he rather be with her, right? He moved on because he'd rather be with her. But to me, it sounds like he still want to provide for his family because he's just awesome. Like, okay, this is what men do. So let me just provide for my family because this is the mother of my child. So let me, you know, at least keep trying to provide for my family. But at the same time, you know, he moved on with the other girl, and the other girl is probably, he said, no flirting or sex altogether. Okay, so y'all don't flirt and y'all don't have sex altogether, right? So if y'all have that type of relationship and y'all not doing nothing and he's still providing for you, then it sounds like he's not doing it in return or in exchange for like sex. You know, it's kind of like sometimes a man will be like, okay, well, shit, I'll provide for you. You know, if I'm getting something in return, shoot, I'll provide for you, whatever. But it sounds like he's providing for you anyways. You ain't even got to give him nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it sounds like he's just providing for you just on some man stuff. Like, okay, I'm a man, I'm just providing for you, whatever, whoopty whoop, and you know, and whatever. But he still wants to rip and run the streets and do what he do. And that girl that's loose, who is a HOE or whatever, a lot of times with that girl, you got to be careful because it's like, you know, he. It sounds like by you saying that she's loose, he probably know that she's loose. So he probably know that she's an easier woman, easier prey, or just easier to deal with. Maybe she's easier to be manipulated. Maybe you're a woman with standards and like, you know, y'all two will like clash a lot or y'all get into it or not. I don't know what y'all relationship was like. You know, I'm just throwing out stuff, but you know, for whatever reason, he felt like, you know, the reason why he ended is the reason why he ended it. So he ended it for a reason, right? So he ended it for whatever reason, and he would rather be with that other girl. And the fact that he's with that other girl and he'd rather be with her, she's easy. So she probably doing something. She might be doing something that you're not willing to do, or might be doing something more than what you, because she probably easy. She probably, you know, giving it to him whenever he wanted. He probably would rather be with her because she easier to deal with, and she a woman that he can manipulate. That she don't have no standards, she don't have no control, and she don't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it's like sometimes it's like she's just easier to just deal with because she's not a woman with standards that hold him accountable, that he could run all over, he could disrespect, and he don't have to do nothing serious with her. He could just be with her, chill with her, whatever, and he don't have to step up to the plate with her. She's just fun. She's just a fun girl. So sometimes depending on what that man is in his life, is like, this whole family thing is too much for me. I'm not a real man. I can't really be in this whole family thing, but I can financially provide and I can give, but I don't want to be in the whole family mix, and I still want to do what I want to do on the side with somebody that's an escape, somebody that's easier, somebody that that's not gonna require much out of me. A low hanging fruit. You know what I'm saying? That's what he went for, a low hanging fruit. He didn't want to reach up, and I gotta reach up and have to go for a woman with some standards and get some good fruit. I don't want to have to work for the good fruit because that's too much. I'd rather go down for this low hanging fruit that's easier to deal with. It's easier. You know what I'm saying? Might not be all that, but it's easy for me to get what I want out of it. Right. So that's that. Right. So yeah, Lacey, I mean, that's pretty much that. Yeah, it sounds like, yeah, just like Blue Girl said, yeah, it sounds like he's trying to string you along. It sounds like he's trying to have his cake and eat it too. It sounds like he's still trying to leave that door open to where, even though he's still providing for you and stuff like that, so it's still like he's just trying to leave that door open to where, one day, if he might be able to bounce back and forth or whatever, or it sounds like he just wants, to have it his way. He wants to have you and her. You know what I'm saying? Because he's still dealing with you and still, providing for you, but he's still dealing with her, And I'm sure if you was to give him sex, or you was to, give him some, I'm sure he wouldn't deny it. You know what I'm saying? So hey, you can take it like that, right? You said, got it. Shake my head. Thanks for answering my question. Should I stop him from doing so much? Uh, it depends on what is he doing. Like, are you like, because and this get real, like this gonna get like real, like in your business a little bit too. And I don't know if you want to, like, share it on live or whatever, it's up to you. But it's like, is okay, he's a child, he's a father of your child, right? So like he's still providing. So I'm assuming he's not on child support. So if he's still providing for you anyways, and you need, or the income is helpful, that what he's doing, if he's providing financially, if it's helpful and you need it, and I mean that's what he's supposed to do. Y'all made the baby together, so he's supposed to provide. So I wouldn't say stop him from providing for his child, because if he's providing for his child, let him provide for the child. But as far as if he's going out here doing stuff for you, like buying you Chanel bags or buying you, extravagant gifts and stuff, then yeah, that kind of stuff, you might want to limit stuff like that, like him buying you stuff or him wanting to, do all these nice gestures for you outside of the child. Then that's different. The only reason why he should be providing anything for you and y'all broke up is for the child, right? And you say he is on child support. Ooh, okay. So if he's on child support, okay. So if he's on child support and he's providing anyways, and again, I mean, I guess child support is like the bare minimum of your income, of how much the court feels like you should be able to provide to that woman based on your income, right? A lot of times based on your income, and what the court thinks that, the woman is owed for expenses and stuff like that, and a lot of other factors. So when it comes to that child support, what you want to do is, it's like, if he's already providing also, it's like, do you need, if you get enough of child support already and it's enough to sustain your child for the child support, then anything outside of that he's doing, again, you kind of might want to limit, like you say, you might want to limit the things that he does for you. Because I'm gonna tell you something right now, a lot of men, they don't do nothing for free. A lot of men ain't just providing just for free, and it's different. Now I will say it's different because he's providing. If he's providing for his child, then that's different, because he's dealing with you to provide for his child, and that's different, because that's nothing out of he don't want nothing in return, because that's out of the kindness of his heart for his child. So he's doing it for his child. Now if he's just doing stuff for you, and he's just buying you stuff and doing stuff for you out your way, then yeah, you might want to reconsider that. Because a lot of times you think a man doing some nice stuff for you, and you think a man is going out his way for you, and you think a man is actually trying to pay for stuff and trying to be nice to you and stuff like that. But a lot of times this man wants something in return. He ain't doing that for free. He's hoping and wishing, he's building a rapport with you. You don't even realize it. You're receiving all these gifts and all this stuff and all this money. Yeah, outside of the money that he already owed you for child support. Yeah. But like if you're taking extra money and he just provided for you, just doing stuff for you, and it's outside of the child, then sometimes he might want to limit that, because sometimes a man, he feel like I'm doing you a favor so that you can do me a favor later, right? I'm investing into you so that you can think that you owe me something when time comes when I want something, right? I can always say I did this, I paid for this. Now I need something, right? So you gotta be careful when it comes to that. So it's a real touchy situation. But you said, let me see, what Blue Girl say? Let me see, Blue Girl, what y'all talking about? Y'all was going back and forth a little bit. Sounds like he's trying to string you along. He's trying to have a kick ear too. Let me see. I get it. What do you say? Yeah, he's like a grown boy that can't handle a relationship. Yep. Um, he will leave her for the next. Yeah, he will. They'll take it personally. I made mistakes choosing men before too. We learn from this channel for sure. I'm trying to help y'all out for sure. What else y'all say? Got it. Yeah. Okay. We say not to be. What'd you say, Blue Girl? Let me see. Blue Girl said not to be funny, but Sid is never wrong. He knows more than a psychic. I think he is on target with this answer 100%. Yeah, for sure. Like, no, like, believe me, I know as a man, when he doing stuff for you outside of the child, he's expecting something, right? And the fact that he still got that other girl and stuff is like he's still trying to leave that door open for something, And then hopefully, eventually, he feeling like maybe he'll bounce back and forth between you two, have his cake, eat it too, and stuff like that. Because why would leave you and go be with a girl that's easier and then try to come back to you and be trying to spend money on you and be trying to buy you stuff and stuff like that? And he paying child support. Most men don't even want to pay child support. But he paying child support and he providing more money and doing more and going out his way more for you. It's like, what do you want in return, sir? You gotta be careful. What do you want in return? You're not doing this for free. You're not doing this because you want to outside your child. What do you want? You trying to butter me up, or you just trying to feel like you always got me, or maybe that's just part of your male nature that you just feel like I want to provide for this woman, for my family, whatever, whoop de whoop. But at the same time, a lot of times he still wants something in return. So you gotta be careful. Because a man will use you. He'll just use you for that. And then he'll hold that over your head. Like, yeah, I paid for this. 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 Now I need this from you. I need something from you. So, let me see. You said whatever he gives you. She said, I want to take it. You said you're right. He does for me and the kids. I'll be careful. Yeah, I mean, yeah, as long as he take care of his kids, that should be it. That's all that man owes you is financial support for the child that he helped create. Outside of that, your lifestyle and stuff, like I said, I know that it's nice. I'm not gonna say that it ain't nice. If that man want to spend a little money on you here and there, I get it. You feel me? I get it. Like, hey, what's up? But at the same time, you gotta be careful about what somebody's doing for you, because when they're going out their way for you, they expect something, and you don't want nobody holding nothing over your head. So don't even accept no gifts or nothing in return, because they gonna expect something in return, right? So yeah. Mario Tyler, you said, what'd you say, bro? You said sometimes the only thing we want in return is our pride being boosted. Right. Yeah, that's true, bro. That's true. Sometimes, man, he absolutely right. Sometimes all men want is our pride just to be boosted, right? Like, we feel like I can go from this girl, I can have this girl, and then I'm able to provide for this woman, and stuff like that. That builds up his ego as a man, because he's like, I'm able to provide for this woman. I'm able to take care of my family. I got money to do so. Hey, I'm taking care of my family. I'm a man. He gets some pride, and then also, and it boosts his ego, and then also it boosts his ego when he's dealing with that other woman, and then he's able to provide for you. So that's two different ways how you're boosting his ego. He's boosting his ego because he can go for a low hanging fruit woman that he can, mess with, smash on whenever he get ready to. That is able to manipulate, and then he got you for the core foundation of the real stuff. He got the fun over here, then he got the real stuff over here. He got the streets over here, and he got the family in the house over here, right? I got the best of both worlds. I can go over here and I can rip and run with this girl that's loose and that's fun, or I can go over here and I can go be with this. And I can go be with you, and I can be with my family. I can provide for my family, right? So a lot of times it's like that, right? So sometimes you just gotta be careful, when it comes to that, because you can be boosting that man's ego up, and that man just feel like, oh well, he get big headed because like I got this girl, I'm providing, I'm that man, and again, I'm expecting something out of it, right? So that's that. Blue girl, what'd you say? You said and Lacey, I think you just tried to make a relationship with the wrong one. I think if you just hold on to the hope that he will change, it's a bad idea. Don't lower your self-esteem. You are enough. Yeah, let me pin that real quick. Yeah, that's she absolutely right. Lacey, Blue girl is absolutely right. Cause she said, yeah, you don't want to make a relationship with a man and trying to make it work out with a man that don't even see no future with you, like that ain't even trying to be with you. He stopped being with you for a reason. He cut off the whole relationship for a reason. And then when he try to come back to you, it's like, why you still want to come back and you still want to provide for me, but you don't want to be with me. But you left me for another woman. What's your point here? You know what I'm saying? So in that case, if you don't know what he want, then just keep it on. If it ain't nothing about my child, I don't even want to talk to you. What we talking about? We don't have nothing to deal with each other. Go be with that other girl. You chose her. Go be with her. Why you with me? Go be with her. I'm not going to try to fight you over no other woman and stuff like that. If you want to be with that low hanging fruit, go be with her. And you ain't gotta be with me. You know what I'm saying? And we can just deal with each other on the basis of the child, and that's it. So that's all, y'all. Uh so yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. Let me see what else y'all said. I'm just scrolling through. And he said, "Blue girl, yeah, I'm moving on for sure. Yeah, for sure, move on. You gotta move on. You have to move on, because why would you come second place to any woman? He chose less. You told me she was a loose woman. That man chose less than you. So let him choose less. Let him settle for less. Because if you know what you bring to the table as a woman, you know that you're a good woman, a good mother, and stuff like that. And he rather rip and run the streets and do him. Let him do him. And but guess what? I mean, he's still on child support. So either way it go, you gonna get paid regardless. So I mean, it don't really matter. At the end of the day, whether as long as he providing for his child and he want to rip and run the streets, you gotta let him rip and run the streets. You can't expect the man to change, and you can't make him change. If he want to do that, let him do that. His the only thing he owes you is for that child. That's what he owes you. As long as he providing for that child, and if he want to rip and run the streets, you can't control what a man do. You can't. And that's just straight no chaser. You can't control what a man do. All you can control is how you act and how you react to how he treats you. And why would you even want somebody that don't want you? That's just that. So leave that alone. Leave that man alone. Leave that whole situation alone. Only deal with him for the child, and let him go hang out with the other girl. She loose. Let her be loose. Let him have her, and then you become a woman with standards and substance that is she not even on your level. She can't even touch you. She don't have nothing on you. And guess what? Lacey? Guess what? Mark my words, Lacey. He'll be back for sure. He'll be back. Once you leave him alone and once you cut him off and once you stop talking to him altogether, I promise you, mark my words. You're going to say, Sid told me he going to be back. Trust me. And every woman on this live right now, they nodding their head too. He always come back. He going to come back once he realize that other woman on the other side of he thought the other side, the grass is greener on the other side. The grass ain't greener on the other side. He thought the grass is greener. That grass is patchy. That grass is dirt. That grass is muddy. It ain't even no grass over there. It's just nasty brown grass, patches in the ground. And you got a whole garden. And guess what? Once he realizes that woman isn't exactly what he wanted, and she was just a temporary fulfillment woman, but you were long term, and you got his kids and the family and stuff, he always gonna go back home. He always gonna go back to his family. He's always gonna back, especially if he cares. You know, some men don't. Some men abandon their families, whatever. But he gonna come back. Trust me. In this situation, I already see how it is. He's still providing for you. He's still going on his way for you. It's something still there. So he gonna be back all the way trying to get back in. Once he done messing around with her and it don't work out, mark my words, he gonna be back for you. And you, as a woman, you gotta say, am I going to accept him back in and allow him to be in the same cycle? He could possibly leave me for another woman and stuff like that, or has he really got his act together? Is he really trying to be a family with me? Or are we really going to work it out? You know, so you got to decipher that. You know, or do I even want to let him back in to give him another chance to disrespect me and to leave me for another woman? You know, like why even be with a man like that? You know, so but trust me, he gonna be back. He gonna be back. He gonna be back for sure. Smile said, "Hi chat. I just want to show support to Sid. I have a question and thank you for your time." Okay, hold on. Let me put you up real quick. Okay, okay. Hey Lacey. Lacey said, preach that, love you, thank you for answering my question. Yeah, no problem, Lacey. And just like Blue Girl said, you are enough and you deserve way better than that. You deserve way better. You deserve to be a man's number one and not number two or number three or last. And then Blue Girl said, "Hey, yeah, he'll be back. Yeah, he'll be back. Yep, he'll be back. Exactly. And don't take him back. And it'll be worse a lot of times. It'll be worse. You know, sometimes people change, and sometimes that man might get his act together, and he might be a good. He might get his act together. Might want to be a family with you and work it out like that. 9 times out of 10, a lot of times if you take him back, it's just gonna be worse because he ain't got his act together, right? So, hey, if y'all in the chat, make sure, let me get to 30 likes, y'all. I got 27 likes. Let me get to 30 likes real quick, y'all. If y'all ain't like the video real quick, hit that like button real quick. It's right there. Just hit the like button real quick. You know what I'm saying? And we back in it. And yeah, I'm gonna get off here soon, y'all. I'm gonna answer a few more y'all questions real quick. I'm gonna get off here soon, real quick, y'all. I'm gonna answer any of y'all last questions. But and you said I won't take him back, but hopefully I'm married by then. Exactly, Lacey. Hopefully you is already moved on and he had his chance and he blew it. Right? Okay, I'm gonna answer y'all questions. I'll put y'all last minute questions in because I'm gonna get off here real quick, y'all. But I had fun with y'all. Okay, let me answer these questions. So hi chat. Smile said, "Hi chat. I want to show support to Sid. I have a question and thank you for your time. Do you think that men are less serious today than they were in our parents' day? So many men play games. So many men play, right? I'm sure I meant you. I thought you meant play games. Probably play games. So so do I think men are less serious today? Yeah. I think men are a lot less serious today. And I also think that a lot of women accept less serious men today. How about that? You know, a lot of women, you know, y'all look at the men and say men are less serious, but why are y'all accepting men that are less serious about you? A lot of women, they stay with men for longer than they think, longer than they know they should be staying with that man. And you know he was a good man for you, or he told you I'm not ready for a relationship yet, or he told you I don't want to serious with you, or he told you I can't provide this for you, I can't do this for you, but you didn't believe him. So you accept it less, you know? So a lot of times a man can, like I said, sometimes you got to require a man to do for you. You know what I'm saying? Because a man will only do what you allow, and a man will get as comfortable as you allow him to get comfortable. If you raise the bar and you have expectations on your life and what you want as a woman, then a man, he has no choice but to reach those expectations, or else he's not even gonna be able to deal with you. So a lot of times it's not even about what the man is being serious. It's about y'all. It's about you as a woman. What are you allowing? Why are you allowing this man that's not serious about you to be in your life? Right? You can't blame the man if you're gonna allow him to disrespect you, cheat on you, put his hands on you, and hurt you. Whose fault is it? It ain't his fault. It's your fault. You allow him to do it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, and he never changed. And you thought he was gonna change, he never changed. So sometimes it's not always about the men. Now I'm gonna get on the men in a second, but sometimes it's not always about the men. Sometimes it's about the woman and what you're allowing and your expectations and your requirements. Because if you let a man run all over you and you let a man put in the bare minimum effort, that's what he's gonna do. If you're not requiring anything out of a man, he gonna do exactly what you require. If you don't require nothing, he not gonna do nothing. Sometimes a man, he not gonna go all his way for a woman sometimes you may say, oh, man go all his way for the woman that he want to be with. Okay, yeah, sometimes, but at the same time, a man not gonna go all his way for a woman that don't require it either. If you don't require it and you cool with the bare minimum, I'm gonna give you the bare minimum. If the bare minimum make you happy, I don't gotta go as hard. I ain't gotta do as much, and that's gonna keep you happy, and that's cool with me. So sometimes, what are you requiring from these men, and what are you allowing from these men to even disrespect you or to be less serious about you, right? And then let's get on the men. Now, the men are ladies. Okay, I'm gonna get off you for a second. Now the men, y'all wrong too. Wrong. For lying to these women, for stringing these women on, for deceiving these women, for putting your hands on these women, for calling these women out their name, for disrespecting these women, for all the malicious, dirty, disgusting, grimy things that men do. Wrong. Right? They're definitely wrong, and they should not be doing it. But for the men that do it, you as a woman, you got to catch those men, and then it goes to you to say, what am I allowing? So first, the man is in the wrong for even doing what he did. He wrong. And then you, as a woman, you wrong because you allowing him to do it. So it's two wrongs in this, right? So both people got to be held accountable, right? We can't say either side is worse than the other. Yes, the man, yeah, but woman, you got to take accountability too. You got to say, why am I allowing this man to cheat on me? And why am I staying? Why am I allowing this man to put his hands on me and I'm staying and lie to me and do all this stuff, right? Why am I allowing him to not be with me and I want a relationship? Why am I allowing him to cuss me out? Why am I allowing him to do anything to hurt me? Why? So it's like you gotta take accountability too. And when you're a woman that has standards and you know your worth, you're not gonna let no man treat you any type of way. So then, even though the man is in the wrong and he's wrong, and he should be held accountable. At least you can say, I'm not dealing with it. So yeah, you could be a fool and you could be a cheater and a liar and disrespect women and all that on your own time, but you're not gonna do it over here. You're gonna treat me right. So either you can get with my program or you can get lost. So when you know your worth and you have the type of attitude, you're not gonna allow any type of man to treat you any type of way. So it goes hand in hand on both ends, right? On Instagram Live. Okay, hold on. I just got a message. It say, how do you set those boundaries, and what are some good conversation starters that you need to get your needs across? You just gotta just tell him what you want. The good conversation starter is going up to him face to face and say, look, this is what I want. This is what I need. If you cannot reach these requirements, we ain't got nothing to talk about. And tell him that. Let him know these are my requirements. And setting boundaries is you knowing what you want in a relationship, you knowing your worth, you knowing what you will tolerate from a man and what you won't tolerate from a man. And when you know what you will tolerate from a man, can't no man treat you any type of way because you setting boundaries and you say no. You checking a man. When a man does something foul, something against you, you check him. That's how you set boundaries. You don't you say something. Saying something. You say, how do you set boundaries? Say something. Open your mouth. Say something. When a man is treating you wrong, disrespecting you, putting his hands on you, hurting you, if you do that again, I'm going to leave you. If you do that again, hold him accountable. If you do that, I'm not going for it. I'm not that type of woman. I don't know what you used to dealing with, but I got standards over here. And either you're going to be here and you're going to reach these requirements and reach these expectations and these guidelines, or you gotta go. So that's how you set boundaries. You set boundaries by putting your foot down and by knowing your worth and by checking a man or checking anybody when they disrespect you. And you hold yourself accountable and you hold other people accountable too. And you say, hey, this is where I start, this is where I end. If you don't want to be here, if you can't, if you're not here to elevate me, make me happy, or I can't benefit you, or I can't benefit from you in my life, you gotta go. You gotta go. Because I'm wasting my time, and I don't have time to deal with somebody that don't want to be here, or not serious about me, or is going to disrespect me. So it's you knowing your worth, right? So how you set boundaries is, first you got to know your worth. You got to know that I am a woman of substance. I am a woman of class. I am a woman of standards. I am a woman of God, and can't no man talk to me any type of way because he got me messed up, right? So that's how you set boundaries, by checking the man and by communicating to him what you like, what you don't like, what you willing to tolerate, what you're not willing to tolerate, and don't be afraid of telling him what you want. That's how you set boundaries. Because it don't matter. It don't matter if you offend him. It don't matter if you feel like he gonna be mad. But no, you set your standards, and you should never lower your standards for nobody. If you say, I need you to do this for me, I need you to do that for me, I need you to treat me this way, and that's what you need, and that's what you stand on it. And if he can't do it, then kick him to the curb. You don't need to be dealing with him. Bye. Get out of here. Bye. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that. So that's how you set boundaries. You set boundaries by opening your mouth and saying something, and stop letting the man run all over you, and stop letting the man do whatever to you, and you're not sticking up for yourself. You gotta stand up for yourself. A man gonna step. You gonna be this doormat in front of my door. This man gonna step all over you if you allow him to. I'm gonna just be 100 with you. He gonna step all over you and wipe his feet off with you. If you allow him to, he will. If you allow him to, but if you know your worth, you won't allow him to treat you any type of way, because you say, I am a woman of substance. You can't treat me any type of way. You can't do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. So that's how you set boundaries. You set boundaries by telling him what it is, what it's gonna be. If you can't get with my program, you gotta go. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, ooh, y'all got me. Y'all be having me going in a little bit. But I like these topics though. I love these topics though, answering these questions. You know, I get passionate. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to help y'all out though, because I be feeling y'all pain. That's why a lot of times y'all be saying like, why Sydd get so passionate? Why Sydd be so into it? Because I be feeling y'all pain, ladies. I be feeling y'all be going through so much stuff with these men. And I understand that it's just a mess out here, and I'm just trying to help y'all out. So, you know, I be trying to look at it from y'all perspective and say this is wrong and how to change it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just on y'all. I'm on y'all side. You know what I'm saying? I'm on y'all side, you know, but that don't mean I'm not going to hold y'all accountable, ladies. I love y'all, but I'm going to be on y'all because I love y'all and I don't want y'all to get hurt. So I'm going to give y'all this tough love just to let y'all know that it might be a little hard to digest. It might be, but y'all gonna appreciate my realness, because I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing. I'm not gonna tell y'all nothing y'all want to hear. I'm gonna tell you what you need to hear so that you know what's out there and you know what to look out for. I can't sugarcoat and dance around with y'all, and then y'all never gonna learn nothing. I gotta be real with y'all so y'all know what's up. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Okay, so hold on. Let me see. Okay, so we on Instagram Live. Let me see. Okay, so on Instagram Live. Okay, Instagram Live. So C Batty says, so what to say if you find condoms and he keeps lying, saying they're not his, and he been locked up and they were at his wait. So he's been locked up and they were his sisters. They were at his sisters. If this man has condoms and y'all don't use condoms, then and he just has condoms laying around and y'all don't use condoms, what he got condoms for, you know? Now, if y'all use condoms and he got condoms, then that's not out of the ordinary that he would have condoms because he uses condoms. But if y'all two don't use condoms, then a lot of times you might have to, you know, raise the eyebrow like, who are you using these condoms with? You know what I'm saying? And you know, you might have to check him. I don't know. He could be cheating. He could not be cheating. But it sounds like, you know, I would just ask, what's the purpose of him having those condoms if y'all two have sex without a condom? You know what I'm saying? And why you got condoms for? You know? So I hope I answered that question real quick. Instagram Live. You said, I need you to hold on. Let me pin this on Instagram Live real quick. I feel like you need to address not forcing things. I don't believe you can. Hold on. Let me open this up real quick. Oh, why did this? Hold on. I don't know why it went like that. Okay. She said, I feel like you need to address not forcing things. I don't believe you can make someone want you or like you or even act right for you. You can't make nobody want you or act right, but you can make them but you can force them to make a decision on if they want to be with you or not. I can't, and that shows you if they want you or not, right? So okay, I'm gonna give it to you like this. if if you got a man, right, and you give that man an ultimatum, right, you say, okay, I want you to be with me. We've been together for 6 months to a year or 2 years or however. I want you to be my boyfriend. You won't be my boyfriend, so I'm going to give you an ultimatum, and I'm going to say either you're going to be with me or I'm gonna leave you forever and you're never gonna have no contact with me. Or if you still want to keep me, then we're going to be together. Or if not, then we can go. You know what I'm saying? And we don't have to ever talk again. Now, what you just said is you don't believe that you can make anybody be with you. That's true, because you can't make nobody be with you. But guess what? You forced that man to make a decision on if he wanted to be with you or not. You didn't make him want to be. He already. You can't change the fact whether he wanted to be with you or not. If you told this man, hey, it's been 6 months to a year, 2 years, I need a relationship out of you, I need a title out of you, I want to be your girlfriend, fiance, wife, and you got me in this situationship, and I'm about to leave you if you don't cuff me, if you don't wife me up, I'm about to leave you. If you don't make me your girlfriend, I'm about to leave you. And you hold him to that standard, you did, and that man chooses whether he wants to stay with you or not. You didn't make him make a decision. He already made the decision. You just set it up to where he will no longer benefit off of you. That's the thing. You just set it up to where you set standards and boundaries, like we was talking about earlier. Boundaries. When you set up boundaries, now that man is like, hold on, wait. She not going to allow me to continue to use her, disrespect her, play her, use her for her benefits, sex, money, time, emotional support, companionship. I can no longer use her no more for those things because she's requiring me to have to be with her or commit to her. So it's not forcing me. You can't force nobody to do nothing they don't want to do. You didn't force that man to be with you. You didn't force that man to not be with you. You forced him to make a decision to want to be with you or not. He already had it in his mind whether he wanted you or not. You just made a decision to say, I'm not going to allow you to benefit off me no more. So my decision is either you going to be here or not. You left it in his hands to make the decision. He still made a choice. You just presented him with a choice. You didn't make him do nothing. You just gave him an ultimatum. I can't make you do nothing you don't want to do. You can't make him be with you or not, but you can give him an ultimatum. And if he want to be with you or not, then technically technically that showed you what he chose and what he wanted. Because if he wanted to be with you, and if you gave him an ultimatum, then he will be with you because he's like, dang, I don't want to lose her. I'm gonna be with her. You know, if he's forced with that ultimatum. But if he don't want you, then he not gonna go for the ultimatum, and he gonna just be like, all right, well, if you want to leave, then bye. I don't want to be with you. You know, whatever. I'm willing to cut you off. If you willing to cut me off, that's cool. You know, and that's okay. And you got to be okay with that. But you didn't force him to make a decision. I mean, you didn't force his decision, but you forced him to make a decision. You didn't make him choose, you know, what he wanted to do, but you made him choose what he wanted to do with you. You know, you set up the standards for yourself, for you, right? So when he dealt with you, he know how to play with you. He can go try that with somebody else. But with you, you set the bar. And that's again what we was talking about earlier, setting standards and boundaries. When you set standards and boundaries for yourself, then you didn't force that man. You did not force that man to make a decision. You know, you didn't force what he wanted, but you forced him to make a decision on what he wanted, right? So either you wanted to be with me or not. I made you make a decision on if you want to continue, that you could get these benefits. And if you don't want to continue, then I'm going to take all my benefits away. So I just forced you to make a decision. But your decision was already made regardless of what I did, you know? So that's that. Nappy Luxury says you are one of the few. Wait, you are one of a few goats. I appreciate it. You know, I'm trying to be a goat. You feel me? I'm trying to be one of the greatest, one number ones. You feel me? Uh, okay. What else I say in the chat? Hold on. I'm finna answer a few of y'all questions real quick before I get off here real quick. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Okay, Mario Tyler. What do you think about monogamy? Do you think it's natural or social? Or social? Okay. Uh, I think that I think that monogamy. I think that that's a good question too. Me personally, I feel like yeah, I feel like it could be natural, because you might go back to Adam and Eve, that's monogamy because the first man and woman on this earth was a man and a woman. It wasn't a whole bunch of people. It was just a man and a woman together. So that's monogamy, a man and a woman, right? Just one man, one woman. So you could argue that the whole existence of people started from monogamy, or you could say that during a period of time, over time, like when we was like in Africa and stuff like that, some people argue, okay, a lot of Africans, they practice polygamy. There are many men in a lot of other countries, in Africa or the Middle East or other countries over there, or even around other countries everywhere. You know what I'm saying? They have multiple wives, right? And there's a lot of men that have multiple wives, and a lot of men, they argue, okay, well, if they have multiple wives, what is the meaning of monogamy? Because doesn't monogamy limit reproduction, right? Because if I'm a man and I can only have sex with one woman for the rest of my life, I'm limited to how many babies I can have with that one woman. Versus if I'm a man and I have a polygamous life and I can have sex with a whole bunch of women, I could populate the whole universe because I can get this woman pregnant, this woman pregnant, this woman pregnant. So some people will argue that monogamy is killing reproduction, because you can only if I'm only having sex with one woman, I can only get that one woman pregnant so many times out of our life. But if I have multiple women, I can get multiple women pregnant over and over and over again, multiple women, and then now reproduction as a human society as a whole for the Earth's population as existence as human beings can continue to populate and thrive, right, and survive, right. So that's why some people say that monogamy, some people argue about monogamy. Is it right or is it wrong? Is it natural? Is it part of a social programming and stuff like that? And I think it goes back to like I said, reproduction purposes, like, because you may say, okay, a man was here to spread his seed across the earth and stuff like that with multiple women, and he's not meant to be with one woman, right? And then some people argue that a man is supposed to be with one woman because the first people on this earth was a man and a woman, so that's monogamy. So it was meant to be like that from the beginning. So it's all types of ways, from that standpoint. But for me personally, do I feel like monogamy is natural? Yeah, I mean, if you want to go from biblical times, from Adam and Eve, I mean, yeah. Do I think that the social part of it has a thing to play in it? Yeah, because of the wedding part and the extravagant, honeymoon and all that. That stuff we created. We created the big wedding, but it's always been ceremonies and stuff, from people having a unionship and partnership since the beginning of time. It's always been like a ceremony. But I feel like the how people view a wedding and how people view, like, we gotta go on this honeymoon, or we gotta do this, or we gotta do this, the American dream after we get married. People created that. That was social programming. People did create that. But as far as the idea of a man and woman only being monogamous together, I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know if it's natural. I don't know if it was meant to be that way. That's one of life's questions, because you can argue either way. But is it natural? I mean, yeah, it's natural to us because that's how we're programmed, and we see, monogamy is usually the way how we're programmed. So I mean, we think it's natural, or it could be social. I don't know. So it depends on how you view it, how you look at it. Some things in life a human being cannot answer. Some things in life is you just never know. Smiles. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna get off here in a second. Smile said, this is my problem. I go into it being serious, thinking he is taking me seriously, but he is not, and I'm hoping that he will change. And it seems so hard to cancel so many guys. No, cancel them out. If he not willing to change or he not willing to get on your program, cancel him out. And you say, yes, they are lying. They say they want something serious and they don't. I guess I shouldn't be so trusting. I'm learning from your videos, and I don't think, and I just don't think dating was so hard. But I just don't think dating was so hard. Yeah. So Smiles, you say you don't think you should be so trusting. Yeah. Stop trusting. Let me pin that real quick too. Yeah, Smiles, stop trusting everything that men tell you. Everything that come out your mouth that men say. Stop believing everything a man tell you. A man can tell you everything. A man can tell you I'm a millionaire. A man can tell you I own an elephant. I own a lion. A man can tell you I went to space before. I stood on the moon before. A man can tell you anything. A man can tell you I'm the CEO of I don't know, anything. He can tell you anything. But what are the facts, the actions behind it? Can you prove that, right? I can tell you I got $1 billion in the bank, but if you don't see my account, am I really a billionaire? You know what I'm saying? I can tell you anything. You don't believe everything that everybody tell you. You know not to do that. Don't believe everything everybody tell you. You gotta have the actions and the facts to back it up with. Don't just talk that talk. You gotta walk that walk. You heard that before. So if a man talking all that stuff, talking, oh yeah, you so beautiful, I love you so much, I care for you so much, I want you to have my baby, I want you to be with me forever, and we gonna be together, and we gonna have a great life together, and I'm gonna treat you so good, and I'm gonna buy you the world, and I'm gonna do this for you, and I ain't never gonna cheat on you, and I want to be 100 with you forever, and we gonna live together, and we gonna be the best that we can. All this stuff, right? He telling you all these sweet things in your ear, right? Don't believe half of what a man tells you and believe all of what a man shows you. Because what a man shows you is how he really feels about you. How he treats you is how he feels about you. And actions speak louder than words, right? So if that man is treating you a certain type of way, but he telling you, I love you, I care about you, blah, 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 but he treating you like dirt, do he care about you or not? No, because he treating you like dirt. I don't care what you telling me. You telling me that you care. You telling me that you want to be with me. But if you're not being with me, did anything ever happen? No. Nothing ever happened. You know what I'm saying? So he just talking. Forget these men to just be talking. Some men just be talking and talking and talking and talking and talking and talking and talking. They don't be talking about nothing, but they just be trying to fill your ears up because they know that women fall in love with their ears. Men fall in love with their eyes. Women fall in love with their ears, right? So the fact that you fall in love with your ears, a man already know, okay, the fact that you fall in love with your ears as a woman, I know I can penetrate your thoughts and I can penetrate your emotions and I can penetrate your head because I know that I can tell you what you want to hear. And the fact that if I tell you what you want to hear, now you're going to be so in love with me and so wrapped up with me. And, oh, he told me that he loved me. He told me. Women tell me this all the time. I have so many women clients I talk to every single day. Y'all know I have clients all day long, right? Women clients all day long. All I hear is he told me that he cares about me. He told me that he loves me. He told me that he cares and he wants to be with me. But he cheated on me last week and he lied to me and he disrespected me and he put his hands on me. But do he really love me? He left me for another woman. But does he really love me? He cheated on me and he disrespects me. But does he want to be with me? And sometimes I'll be sitting there like, I love helping women. I love helping y'all. But sometimes it'd be like, like, honestly, do you even have to ask me that? Look at how he's treating you. You just told me that he treating you like you nothing. He put his hands on you. He neglecting you, calling you out your name, disrespecting you, whatever. He neglecting you, not calling you, not texting you, sending you mixed signals, not putting no effort. He telling you all these things. You should already see he's not a good man for you, But sometimes, women just need confirmation. They just need that extra push, and that's what I'm here for. So I don't have a problem with that. So I understand. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it comes to a point where you got to look at your own situation. Sometimes you got to be like, you got to put two and two together. You got to say, does this man really want to be with me or not? Is this man really a good fit for me or not? And if he don't treat me right, then he got to go. So that's that, right? If he don't treat you right, he got to go. So that's that. Let me go up. Real quick, y'all. Y'all said some stuff real quick. So true. I'm glad he left. I'm oh, uh, is it Tamara Winters said so true. I'm glad I left my son's father for all those reasons. Yeah, and I'm glad you was able to walk away. You are a strong woman. If you were able to walk away from any woman that had enough courage to walk away from a man, salute, because you are a strong woman. Because there's so many women that's in situationships with men for longer than what they need to be. You know. Let me go down. What y'all say? Smile said, "Listen to said he is speaking facts. Judge a man by actions and consistency. Don't go by what he says. Yeah, go by actions and consistency. Anybody can tell you anything. Stop being so gullible. Like ladies, y'all gotta stop being so gullible. Stop being. If a man tell you the sky is red and you know the sky is blue, but just because he told you the sky is red, you believe him just because you like him and just because he handsome and he got a nice car, or you blinded by how he treats you when he spending money on you or he spending time with you and you get all the butterflies in your stomach that you around him and stuff like that, but you're not seeing a big picture of how he really treating you, right? You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta see what it really is, and not just how he make you, not just the infatuation or the idea that I need a man and I want a man and I'm just willing to conform to whatever he says just because it sounds good and I want him. You gotta pay attention to, wait a minute, is what he's saying really lining up with what he's doing? Because if not, then he's sending you mixed signals. And if a man sees you mixed signals, he don't want you. Yo, mixed signals is a signal that he don't want you. Point blank period. So if a man ever sees you mixed signals, he don't want you. Let me see what else y'all say. Blue girl said, check the dates on those condoms that they knew or not. You funny. Right. A man can tell you he owns the earth. A man can tell you anything. Right. Stop being so gullible. You know what I'm saying? Shawnee. Hey Shawnee, what's up? Shawnee Lawrence said facts. What's up, Shawnee? Lacey Green put 100 sign. What's up, Lacey? I feel sick just thinking about the dumb mistakes I made, but I'm willing to learn and get better with dating. Yeah, it's all good. Hey, we all bump our heads, but when you know better, you do better, right? So don't be so hard on yourself. Just learn from your mistakes and just move on. Shawnee said, I love your videos on walking away. Oh, yeah, thank you. Yeah, that's the number one way how to make any man act right. And that's a strong power move for a lot of women. If you walk away from a man and you're able to walk away, your dating life will be 10 times better when you learn that, because that is the most powerful thing you can ever do. Because when you walk away from a man, you show a man that I care more about me and I care more about me than losing you, right? And once a man know that you care more about yourself than him, it's game over. He can't manipulate you. He can't play you. He can't use you because you're not gonna go for it. And you can only use or manipulate or seduce somebody that is willing to conform to your seduction and your manipulation. And if they're not and they're too smart, then you got to find another victim, right? Okay, Blue girl said, and smiles, forgive yourself and don't let it get you down. You can learn from your mistakes and find a loving partner. Exactly. That's just what I said, Blue girl. Exactly. You know, you don't let it get you down. You know what I'm saying? Smile said, thank you for answering, Sid. Thank you for everyone for your responses. I did hit the like button as well. Yeah, okay. So yeah, y'all. So I mean, that's pretty much sums it all up, y'all. I don't see no more questions, but I appreciate all y'all for coming through. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I think though I might start going live. What y'all think? Let me know. I might start going live like this time every Sunday. What y'all think? Should I start going live every Sunday, 6 o'clock at the same time, 6 o'clock Central Time? I mean Central Standard Time, right? Should I start going same time, same place next week? Y'all want me to come back? Because I'll come back. And if y'all come up with some more stuff, we can talk again. You know what I'm saying? Or, whatever. So let me know if y'all want me to come back through. And I really appreciate all y'all for coming through, watching, kicking it with me, answering y'all questions, listening, tuning in. Hey, we're gonna be here. Forget that. We're gonna be here next week, next Sunday, 6 o'clock, same time, same place, Central Standard Time. I'm there. Be there. Beat me there. We gonna be there. I'm going live every week. I love this. We having fun, y'all. We having fun. Blue Girl, what you say? I love the lives. You are so engaging in the videos. Make me want to talk to you. I will be here for it. Yeah, for sure. So y'all, I appreciate y'all. Yeah, I just uploaded a video on my channel earlier today. So make sure y'all go watch my videos that I've been posting and stuff like that. Keep up with me, you know what I'm saying? Keep up. You know, you want to stay sharp on your dating and relationship, knowledge and stuff like that. I'm putting y'all on game. Like, y'all don't realize how much free game I give women. Game. I'm giving y'all game on just all the tools that y'all need in a man, because it's hard. I get it, because a lot of y'all are women, and women think like women. You don't think like a man. So I'm a man, and I'm teaching y'all how to think like us. So now you know the game, and now you got a secret weapon in your back pocket. So now when any man come to you, you know how to deal with him, right? So ladies, I'm here to help. So look, we gonna talk. So again, I appreciate y'all. Smile said, I'll be here for it. Yes, please go live again. We going live, Smiles. Blue Girl, Shawnee. Who else we on? Who else we at on here? Lacey, ex-church girl, Tamara, Mario, my boy Mario. Yeah, who else was in here? Yeah, we got some people in here. Courtney, yeah. Miss Infinite, CW, Kashana, Art came through. Yeah, we had a whole bunch of people. Deanna Jones came through. Whoopi Middleman. Yeah, all y'all. The shopping woman. Nandy was here earlier. I'm just scrolling up. Mocha Chocolate. Taylor North. Everybody. Shout out to all y'all for coming through. Even one of my homeboys came through. Yeah, thank y'all for coming through, y'all, for showing love, showing support, watching my videos. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And y'all keep up with me. Like, I'm posting videos every day, 2020. I'm hitting y'all in y'all mouth every single day with a video. Every single day. Here goes something new. Here goes something new. So y'all can stay sharp when it comes to dating and relationships. Okay? So I'm finna get off here, y'all. Once again, thank y'all so much. My name is Sydd Ferrell. Thank you for letting me be your dating coach. Keep up with me. And look, continue watching my videos, continue supporting me, and it's more to come, y'all. So, hey, to the next video, to the next stream. We going live next week, same time, same place. Let's go.